while Oliver, Ray, and Sarah fought the guards. And then Barry came back at the end. He's like, oh, so you guys just wanted to save some money, do some practical fighting.
Yeah.
Because they already had Ray there. And he shot a few blasts. So, so they got rid of Barry for a minute. Just to save money. But I was also looking at the Arrow episode when they were escaping the spaceship. I was like, this is really fucking ridiculous. If you think about it, it's like, is this where we're at right now?
Is this what we're doing?
Like, I'm not trying to hate on it, but I just think it's weird. Hold up, wait.
I should have went back and watched all the crossovers. I don't remember all the deets. But I do like that one shit you were saying about Flash, like when he leaves to go fight crime during the day, and then by the time he gets there, it's night.
Yeah. Twice.
That's funny. It's always funny. I noticed that, but I never paid much attention to it.
It's like, oh, that metahuman is back. It's bright daylight. He gets there, it's like midnight. Like, bruh.
I'm supposed to be Did you like run around the Earth a couple times and then get there? Like,
It's been actually pretty. I've been enjoying it. I forgot how much I liked the early seasons of Flash, especially the first 2 seasons when it was like smaller.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind. I'm the type of person that I don't mind like the bigger cast. Like I'm cool with that and everything.
Yeah.
But there is something about when it was just Barry, Cisco, and Caitlin.
Yeah.
And like how they bonded, like the 3 of them were just like fucking losers basically, and they kind of bonded over that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one villain, the Steel dude, Barry's childhood bully.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, he used to beat me up at school. And then Caitlin said, yeah, I had a rival too. She used to put gum in my hair. And then Cisco said, but his bully used to beat him up and shit. And Barry was like, well, now that we're all established, we're like uber nerds.
Funny. Oh, also, the part where Barry and Caitlin go out to a bar and get super drunk. That was a great moment.
Yeah. And I was like, he had to speed up to like dress her and put her in her bed. And she was like, Did you take a peek? Like, of course he did.
And then he was like, nope, I did it. And she was like, well, a guy like you deserve a peek.
Like, okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what friends are for, you know? Like,
it's Barry. It's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
But what's the second part of that statement?
What do you mean? That's what friends are for, man. Like, you got to let each other see each other naked sometimes.
No, so he's still a dude, though. You know you fucking cheats. Come on now.
Yeah. And it's Caitlin.
Yeah. Caitlin's a cutie.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the first episode he met Linda.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Linda.
He met her at the karaoke bar.
Dr. Light, right? Or
yeah. They were on a couch on a date.
Yeah.
And they were about to, do it. But like,
he vibrated and she liked that. She liked that.
It was funny because he kept getting nervous. Very Sister and Caitlin warned him earlier. It's like, you're fast. You don't know if you are going to be fast. So you got to make sure that you are, got that under control.
They were like, you got to make sure that. Wait, actually, should we,
I was like, Allison, I was mad as fuck. Like, fuck you, Cisco, for putting that shit in my head. It was all fine. So you said something.
Should we start recording already?
Yes.
All right. Wait, what are we doing again? This was Jake's topic.
What did I send you? Let me see.
You sent me 2 topics, and I forgot which one exactly we agreed on.
Let's do them both.
I just said like Marvel DC phases, Michael Keaton being Batman, or whatever.
All right, and we can throw this Flash conversation in there too.
Let's talk Arrowverse. This is just the 3 of us.
Arrowverse. That's how we fucking basically started.
This is MCU. Is that what we're doing?
This is coming back next week, I think. Batwoman starts. You might as well just do like an Arrowverse thing.
Oh my god, I got some shit to say about that Batwoman trailer.
Jake,
Yeah.
You are the co-host, and I don't think you. I think you've only introduced once. You want to introduce this time since it's your topic?
I can try. Yeah.
All right.
Get that charisma out, man.
I mean, you can go for
What do you mean you don't got the voice for it? You got a good voice. What are you talking about?
I hate my voice. I'll do my best.
Dude, everybody says that you sound like Don Cheadle, and people like hearing Don. People like hearing Don Cheadle talk. What are you talking about?
It's funny because I said that to my cousin, and just so happened Iron Man 3 was on, so he turned into it, and was like, "Yeah, you do."
Like you said, I don't like my voice. I don't have a good voice, and literally everyone's like, "Dude, you sound like Don Cheadle," and everyone likes Don Cheadle's voice. What you talking about?
Nobody likes the real voice, though.
Exactly, yeah. Captain Planet looking ass.
All right. Let's. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on? It's another episode of Super Talks. I am Jake, or Dalen, whichever you want to call me. I'm here with my co-host, Antonio.
What's up?
And our frequent guest, Tom Green.
Great.
I've been getting that my whole life.
Good.
It's Timon from the WeinerCast.
The WeinerCast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, at this point, we should make you an honorary host.
Might as well. Hang on, my headphones are like.
Oh damn!
All right.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, we're good.
This Arrowverse shit is like where we all started.
I know.
We're like the only 3 people who frequently watches it in this whole circle.
Yeah, like every show of it too. Because I know some people that like just pick and choose like what they like, but we watch like every single thing every week.
Yeah.
All of it. Wants to watch the Wonder Girl show. What else? We were gonna be. They canceled Green Arrow and the Canaries though.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know you're sad about that.
Yeah. I could take it or leave it, really.
Yeah,
I thought you really liked the main character, the main actress.
I mean, it's okay.
Oliver's daughter.
I can take it or leave it. I mean, I was excited for the series. I thought it was really cool, especially like because they didn't explain about Dinah and how she got there, so I wanted to know about that.
And how she didn't age.
Yeah. Well, no, because Legends took her there.
Oh.
I think she's made that clear. The Legends took her there, or.
Okay.
I don't know, some shit. She said she woke up.
Something happened. That's all we know.
Yeah. But, we'll never know now, so.
Science. That's all.
Science, baby.
That's all it is.
I'm not good at science or math, but I'll just be like.
Well, it's comic book science, too, so it doesn't even have to make sense.
Even like, I sit back and look at like what they're saying on like Flash. It's like, what? This is a very long-winded way to just say run faster.
Yes. Run, Barry. Run. Oh, you mean like when they like, you got to go to Mach 2 acceleration or like Mach 6?
But it's not just running faster. It's
run faster.
You have to like reach a certain speed.
It's not just running faster. There's like they got to talk about like angles and fucking such and such. But yeah.
It's kind of funny when they got like Wally and Iris there, just to have like connecting lines. Like, so how do we do this? So what does that mean?
Yeah.
Because Wally did that shit. Well, no, he actually is like mechanical stuff, but
yeah. And then Joe, but Joe doesn't really ask these questions. He's more of
he's a cop. He's a cop though.
He's a cop.
That works though.
He's more of the morally right. He's like the moral person in the group.
Yeah. Well, I just like how anytime someone is in on it, they just immediately part of Team Flash. Like, how do we do this? How do we take down this metahuman? Stein came aboard for a time.
How come like the first episode of The Flash is the only episode where he's doing like detailed forensics, and that's only in like the opening scene?
Like, yeah, I mean, he does it, but They just kind of
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah,
They
like
kind of over it.
they don't show the actual forensic stuff, but they show that he does all his work.
That first couple episodes they did, he was deducing exactly like the kind of cow manure.
yeah, all that, yeah.
He was on it.
And which farm it came from exactly.
Yeah. The first episode was fucking.
No, there aren't 2 guys. There were 12 guys. Because the footprints lead this angle and that angle and then backwards and then multiple. Yeah. So he was doing a lot of shit at the first 3 episodes.
Now it's I'm not fast enough.
Yeah. Like when the show first, like they had the they aired the first episode like way before, like they didn't air it, but they got leaked or some shit. And I remember seeing it like months before the show actually came out. And me and my buddy were at a wedding talking about this shit. They're like, yeah, dude, it's going to be like forensics files mixed with superhero shit. And like, that's what we were geeked about, is fucking like superhero detective shit. And then it just ended up not being that.
After a while, yeah, it stopped being that. It was like that for half the first season. And then they were like, nah.
Put a kibosh on this.
Mm-hmm.
I just, Oh,
you guys. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so it was just weird to me that none of them were suspicious of Wells, because he just looks hella sinister with those glasses on.
Oh yeah,
and the way he talks sometimes.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
dude.
like,
Yeah. For season 1, Wells, dude. Fucking Eobard Thawne, dude. Like.
Yeah, he was evil as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole time.
Mad devilish. I enjoyed every second of it though.
But Tom Cavanaugh is such a good actor with that, though.
Exactly.
It's amazing how he just switches different Wells like that.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like that gimmick is way tired, it's just still,
he pulls it off.
Yeah, he pulls it off well. I just hope they stick with Nash Wells for a while, because the multiple Wells thing is gotta get
I think that's what they figured out too, is like this Wells thing is this. So then we had Nash for 2 seasons, like.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe they were going to switch, but COVID fucked it up and they had to stop early. And now
Earth 2 Wells, though. I really love Earth 2 Wells.
Earth 2 Wells is my favorite one.
I hope Earth 2 Wells comes back. Like, he gets his knowledge back and all this other shit, dude. Like, yeah, I hope he comes back.
Probably won't be. It'll probably be Eobard Thawne again.
I really like that when Gorilla Grodd took over Wells' body. So now he's like acting more like gorilla-like and shit. Like, dude, Tom Cavanaugh's the fucking GOAT, dude.
That dude's almost 60 as well. He's like 58.
Still don't look that old.
Remember when he played JD's older brother?
Yes. With his girlfriend. Well, now his current wife. In the show. Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know how you could still want the girl that your brother sleeps with.
What was this one?
With Scrubs.
Oh.
That was my introduction to Tommy Cavanaugh right there, man.
I don't remember what my introduction to Tom Cavanaugh was.
Was funny.
For me, it's some sort of he's in some Hallmark movie I kept seeing the commercial too.
It was
ABC Family.
What's funny is I know somebody named Tommy Cavanaugh too, so it's just
a word.
Yeah,
I know somebody named Tom Green. I'm on a podcast with him right now.
No, dude, I used to live right around the corner from this hippie kid named fucking Tommy Cavanaugh, dude. He worked at McDonald's.
Timon, you and your stories.
I mean, that one's not a good one. It's just a fact.
I know. But you always have something.
Yeah. But he's nothing like the actor at all. This actor's cool.
Oh, also, we forgot to say this on our end of the podcast. This is a crossover episode with Timon, the WeinerCast. I believe it's called.
Yeah, like I don't even introduce my show anymore. Like we just go right into it.
Yeah.
I think I started that like the end of last year.
So if you hear us like talking shit to like any commenters, it would be from the WeinerCast. Also, fuck Hentai Slayer for saying fuck Tonio. But yeah, you guys remember the first time we got introduced to Barry in Arrow?
Yeah.
When we first got introduced to Barry in Arrow.
It was like halfway through season 2 of Arrow.
I was like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I understand that. I know that guy.
Yeah. Dude,
because he's from Glee. Right?
Yeah. Well, not because from Glee. Like I know, like Barry Allen is like I know him. That's the Flash.
Me and my buddy were watching season 2 of Arrow. I think he fell off after season 2, but like he would come over to my house every week. We watched season 2 of Arrow, and then when Barry Allen got introduced, we were like, "Oh shit, dude, the Flash!" And then he wasn't the Flash yet, so like we were like, "Well, when does he become he became the Flash at the end of the episode?" But then we had all these speculations like Barry's gonna come back at the end of the season and fucking help save the day. He's gonna be a main character. He like we didn't think he was gonna have his own show yet. Like we just thought he was just gonna be like make guest appearances on Arrow here and there when they needed him or whatever.
Yeah, because they were testing it. They were testing the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say if the Flash show fell through, and he was just gonna go on the Arrow, which would have changed the whole thing.
It would have.
I can't even imagine how they have Flash on this, and it's just
he would have to show up once every like few weeks because he just solve all the problems. Like what can Oliver do that Barry couldn't solve in a faster way? In a different way too. And then Barry's like tone is very different from Oliver, so that would be very conflicting.
It would have been hella bootleg, like something you see on like Smallville. You have all these powerful characters. No offense to Smallville, I mean, or like a Legends. I mean, like Firestorm's so underutilized in Legends. It would have been something like that. You know, it would have been always a reason why Barry can't.
Firestorm pissed me off on Legends. It was like you got the most powerful character, one of the most powerful characters in the DC universe, and y'all always making both of his halves split up. I get that you can't afford to use his powers. Then, like, if you can't afford to use his powers, why even put him in the fucking show?
Dude, that episode with remember Damien Dark with the big bad? It was just Damien Dark and Nora.
Yeah.
When they switched bodies that time.
Yeah.
Damien Dark just started laughing when he figured it out. He was like, "Wait, you two switch bodies?"
Oh man, that was so bad.
It was awful.
But they found their way.
Yeah.
Legends is the favorite one out of all of them.
Well, we don't have Firestorm anymore.
I know.
Or Adam.
Oh, that is so sad. Now,
fucking Adam anymore. I'm still pissed off about that.
You know what's crazy is that sorry, not Nate. Ray. He had medium to long hair, and then Nick just kept calling him haircut for no reason.
It's because he was just more put together than the rest of the team. Like he'd combed his shit and
he called Nate pretty.
Yes.
And in a crossover, when he first got his suit, the red, white, and blue, he's like, "You look like a star-spangled idiot." Mick
kept calling Supergirl skirt.
He had me rolling that whole crossover. He's like, "By the way, I'm not calling you Supergirl. It's stupid." He's like, "What are you gonna call me if you need help?" He's like, "Skirt."
So what? I'm trying to hit on her too.
And he's like, "Hey, Skirt, call me."
So what about the very first Arrowverse crossover when it was just Arrow and the Flash? and Oliver somehow managed to beat the brakes off of fucking Barry Allen.
Because Barry still didn't know how to use his powers.
His experience.
Yeah.
They didn't even really. He didn't even really win. He just kind of. I think he shot him.
It was just like a small clash.
No, dude, Barry was like running at him like full speed, and fucking Oliver just gave him like a gut to the punch when that shit should have like broke his whole fucking arm off from the fucking speed and shit that it's the speed and the force that Barry would have
crazy fast. Yeah.
Yeah. He was still running.
He did bliss him.
Yeah, he did.
Him.
Yeah. Could have broken some ribs though. You should have broken some ribs.
His cross, so they get bigger and bigger. So it was Flash versus Arrow. Then it was the Vandal Savage one, which is kind of anticlimactic. Now that I think about it, I'm rewatching it, like the last battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was barely anything. It wasn't even.
Oh yeah, it was not big at all.
So who was in that one? It was the Legends. It was like the beginning of the Legends.
It was the Hawks.
And the Hawks.
Hawkman.
Yeah.
The only fucking crossover Black Canary was actually a part of.
Yeah.
Like, that pisses me off, actually.
So sad.
Think about it. That actually pisses me off. Like, you guys had Laura in this shit once, legitimately? I mean, she was in that Dominators one as Oliver's Perfect World, though.
Yeah.
But just like,
to me, it felt like a fuck you to the Olicity fans.
But also shout out to my man Cisco for pulling Hot Girl. Fine ass.
Cisco is high-key underrated in terms of pulling because this man just pulls like the most beautiful woman ever.
Yeah, gypsy. Like a gypsy, dude. Yeah, hot girl, dude.
Hot girl. Who else?
Dude's got it, man.
You got Gypsy.
Yeah.
Hot girl. He got the current girl that he's going out with, the photographer.
Camille.
Yeah.
It was one more. I can't think. I actually posted it. I can't remember. But Cisco.
Cisco's that
Cisco
dude.
With his like goofy personality, just like is able to pull.
Cisco's that dude, man.
Yeah, he's got it. Him and Barry, they both pull.
Yeah.
Lisa Snart.
Oh yeah, Lisa Snart.
Oh yeah.
That boy was in his feelings with that girl though.
What does she do again? She turns shit into gold.
Yeah,
she had the gold gun.
Yeah, she had the gold gun, and she was like, "Who said?" Like when she left, she was basically like, "Who said I didn't like you?" And then she kissed him and left. Because he was like, "You just using me. You don't like me." And then she was like, "Wait, I never said I didn't like you. What are you talking about?" And then she kissed him and then just runs away.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm using you and I like you." Like,
she's like, "I like you, but I'm a villain. I'm gonna use you."
Yeah, she's honest with it, you know.
Yeah. And then Snart was like, "Are you messing with my sister?" And
no, she's like, "You kissed him."
Yeah.
Snart is so good though. I just forgot how much I liked him.
Oh man, Snart was so good. When they brought him back, I was like, "Oh, awesome!" And then they only did like an animated thing.
They brought him back as Gideon once.
Yeah, I just prefer him. Him and the Legends right now would be a great team.
He was on Legends originally.
Exactly, but like him being back in the Legends with like their current like setup, because it wasn't like the way it is now when he was on there. Like Legends.
He came back for a minute, the Earth X one.
Yeah.
The X version. He's with him for a little bit. That was like right before he retired.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I just watched that clip earlier. I was looking at Snart stuff. And he was talking about, well, I'm gonna head back to Earth X. Gonna ask Ray to marry me. And
yeah.
Like, Ray? He was like, Ray? He's like, not that Ray.
Not that Ray, dude.
My Ray. My Ray.
A way cooler fucking Ray.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the animated series that CW Seed had with the whole Earth X
I didn't
shit.
either.
I didn't watch this stuff either.
Because they had Vixen, right? They had a Vixen one.
I did watch the Vixen one. The Vixen one was cool. There was like my favorite one, I think it was the first episode when fucking Oliver and Barry were like chasing her down because they didn't know who she was yet.
Wait, Wilfred asked, what's her name again? Like, who are you talking about, Wilfred?
I think he's talking about Snart's sister.
I don't know.
Because that's
Maybe
the only
I don't know.
That's the only gal we were talking about.
I have no idea. Just go through the Flash catalog. Just look up Flash Snart's sister, and then you might find it that way.
Her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Peyton List.
There you go.
But there's two Peyton Lists. There's two actresses with the same names. So it'll be Peyton List, born in 1986 or something like that. That's how it's listed.
Oh, isn't the Peyton List isn't she the one currently in like Cobra Kai, the younger one?
I don't watch that.
You don't watch Cobra Kai?
What?
Y'all say this shit the same exact time.
Dude,
I know, that was funny.
Cobra Kai is like, I was waiting for like ever for season 3, and I blew through season 3, and I'm like, now what do I fucking do?
I blew through it too, like in one day.
There's a Peyton List 1986.
Yeah, that's the same year I was born.
Oldest man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it is the Peyton List, and she's in
Yeah,
I knew that was her.
What character is she?
She's the asshole, the girl that the second girlfriend to Miguel.
Okay. Dude, she's born in 86? Playing a high schooler?
No, the other one. Flash is born in 86.
Okay.
This Peyton List, I think she's like 18 or 19 or something like that.
22.
22?
How the fuck do you know her age?
I was looking at the Google thing right there.
He's already on the Google shit right now, yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, you really be knowing this shit.
Nah, I'm just, it says born April 6, 1980.
Okay. She's old now.
And the other one from the Flash, Peyton List 1986. 34. Damn, it's only 34?
Yeah. I just turned 34 at the end of December.
She was in that show Frequency that was going to get canceled, regardless.
So that happens sometimes. A lot of people, like, they could get to stay on certain shows. They'll end up leaving because they'll think they get like a main spot on this other show that ends up not even airing.
Patty. That's what happened to Patty. She got that show Shooter, I think.
I know it was sad, but they made it in a way that she could come back. But like now, Barry's married.
Yeah, she ain't coming back.
Shooter? Yeah, it was a Shooter. But that only lasts like 2 years.
Yeah, but like
Tomorrow People. I used to love the Tomorrow People actually. Robbie Amell was in that one,
and she was also in Frequency.
She was annoying in Tomorrow People though. Like, she was hella fucking annoying.
Oh, her name is Golden Glider.
Golden Glider. What was her first name? Like, as a Snart.
Lisa Snart.
Lisa. All right.
Yeah, boy. I mean, did you like my post of me being an anime titty expert?
I did. I like that a lot. It was just after I had just got done watching some hentai.
That sentence would all come out of your mouth.
I was like, bet.
I don't really watch hentai. I do read it though.
I've read some. I don't know.
Oh man, there's mad latency in your YouTube thing.
Oh yeah, there is. Damn, I just now saw that. He said, "Bro." I don't get how you can see it before I do, and it's on my shit.
Oh yeah, bruh. What is he saying, bruh, to? Like, he's just saying bruh randomly. Like, he says stuff randomly, and I'm just like trying to figure out to what, and he doesn't explain. Wolford, you gotta explain
probably to that last comment I made.
Maybe.
Probably mad that Ray's off Legends, like we all are.
Yeah, it's so sad because he loved the show.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because, like, you realize they probably got rid of his wife because it would be awkward if they kept her.
I know.
Which is equally as shitty.
And like,
so sad.
and
like, he's like an A-list actor. Come on.
And fucking Mick isn't gonna be as good without Ray.
He's like A-list, B-list.
Celebrity or actor? Like just
acting.
I don't know, maybe. But
Mick
isn't gonna be as good without Ray.
That is.
Mick has been
slightly true.
He's kind of been not the same last couple seasons though.
That's what I'm saying. Like Snart back, he would be great.
He didn't even use his fucking gun.
Did Mick's daughter join the Legends?
I don't think she joined full time. That actress is on the show though.
Yeah, like I thought that they showed her as an adult now because like they would want her to join the crew and she would be the new Captain Cold.
But she's like 18 on the show. They're looking at colleges.
Yeah.
I know the actress is on the show. I think Lost in Space.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be on that for a while.
So I think she's a main character on that. So
yeah. That show is it's pretty big on Netflix, so I don't see them ending that anytime soon.
But she could still be on the team and go to college at the same time, dude. They're in a fucking time machine.
They're not saying she's full time on the show,
but they're in a time machine, and they act like they're not in a time machine.
They're kind of restricted right now with the issues.
Yeah,
what I remember.
You know, one of the weirdest things they ever did in Legends, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
What?
Fucking Rip Hunter was in love with his ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
the whole plot was playing that he fell in love with his ship.
He fell in love with Gideon. Yeah.
Doctor Who ripoff.
Was that from Doctor Who?
Yeah.
The plot.
The plot line is like he even dresses like he's like.
Yeah.
What's funny is that guy, who played Rip Hunter again?
Arthur Darvill.
Yeah, Arthur Darvill. He actually plays a character in Doctor Who. He actually plays a character called Rory, and he dresses exactly like the 10th Doctor, David Tennant.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm talking about, Timon, since you watch Doctor Who.
I don't watch Doctor Who, but I know David Tennant's Doctor Who, and dude did dress like that.
Yeah, and then Matt Smith's Doctor, he had a storyline where like the ship actually came to life, and I think Rory was around when that happened too, which is Arthur Darvill's character. So it's kind of like a weird storyline that they put in there. It was like a Doctor Who-esque.
Whatever, man. You still fell in love with this shit.
Dude, Rip Hunter's a fucking maniac, dude. Like,
yeah.
When he's not, like, when they run into him, like, later on in other seasons and shit, dude, like, he's like a bum. And, like he doesn't know how to, like, not be a time patrol fucking wizard or fucking run a fucking, like, he doesn't know what to do when he's not doing shit. Like, when he's just left out to his own devices, dude, he's a piece of shit. Pardon my French.
Merci beaucoup.
But I don't know, dude. Like when Gideon shows what she thinks she looks like, dude. Like I could see that.
I'm not gonna lie, everyone liked Gideon. Everyone was like, Gideon is a baddie. No one's denying that.
I mean, even Sarah was like, "Wait, oh, Gideon's hot."
Oh, that's another person who can pull, Sarah.
Well, Sarah was just like
left and right,
all
just
over,
pulling.
all over time. She was just fucking everybody's wife.
Yep. Didn't she mess with Marie Antoinette?
I think so. Yeah, it was just the Queen of England, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
They went back in time to the Salem witch trials, and she like had sex with all their wives, and that's why they were like considered witches or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, she enchanted the woman.
Yeah. It's like, well, maybe there's something else going on.
Oh, what's funny is the nurse that she hooked up with when they went, I think, to like the 70s or something. Yeah, that was funny.
Is Constance?
I think that was one that she had a legitimate relationship with.
Is Matt Ryan still on Legends?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Matt Ryan is still on.
Good.
She hooked up with Constantine too.
Oh yeah, they had a thing
briefly, and then
he stomped over her heart like Constantine.
Yeah.
Man, Constantine was dating that one hot dude.
He was?
The dude he sent to hell.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to be on the love of his life, and he sent him to hell.
I was like, this piece of shit. I love Constantine, but I hate Constantine at the same time.
That's how it's supposed to be with Constantine, though, man. You're supposed to just love to hate him.
Yeah.
But he's so good at what he's so good at what he does, man. Like, he really is like the best fucking magician, sorcerer, fucking necromancer, fucking out there, right? Like,
yeah.
Currently, apparently in the comics right now, fucking, he's got Dr. Fate's helmet. He's got the fucking the Spear of Destiny. He's got some other shit too. Like he's like Sorcerer Supreme GOAT all-time legend right now in the comics.
Why? Just why? He doesn't need a There's no reason for it.
He's got it though.
Yeah. They did show the Dr. Fate helmet in Constantine.
In the one season of Constantine, yeah, he had that shit in his
the half season, you mean?
Well, it was whatever.
It was a half season, bro. It was supposed to be more episodes.
They cut the episode order like midway.
It was so sad because it was actually good.
It was really good show.
Better than everything else when it first came out.
They were gonna introduce the Spectre in that shit, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna do all.
They were gonna do all sorts of cool stuff, man.
So much. Sadly, it just.
Yeah, Fox cut Constantine, but they let fucking Gotham run its fucking course, dude. Like
I remember during that time, it was hella shit that came on. It was like Gotham was starting, Constantine was starting, and it was what was it? Was Legend starting up? Or something was starting up on Arrowverse.
Something. I think Supergirl. No, Supergirl was on NBC, but that was starting up too.
It was Flash was starting up. Because I remember what apartment I was living in when I was watching Constantine, dude. Like Flash was starting up.
That was back when everybody just sat and enjoyed it without picking apart every little fucking detail and saying.
And then the moment Daredevil, it's like the moment Daredevil came out, people started picking shit apart because they were like it was the moment. It was literally comic book fans like, oh, it's Marvel over DC, it's DC over Marvel, and that's how it started.
I was like, you realize if you don't just sit there and nitpick something to death, you might find it, you might enjoy it.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to fucking be Sopranos and shit. This is just be enjoyable.
Or it doesn't have to be exactly like the books, because then if it was exactly like the books, everything would be predictable. And
Yes. Pre-diddly dictable. Yes, it would be pre-diddly dictable.
It's like nobody sits here and says the Arrowverse is fucking perfect. I mean, I think we all pretty much know what we're getting from CW.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're not getting the best content out there.
We understand that what CW is. It's like, come on now, it's entertaining. It's entertainment.
We want to watch our almost fairly average shows.
How seriously am I going to take this? How seriously am I going to take a show where they're calling this dude the Flash? Like, to his face, he's like, "You regret this."
They weren't they weren't even calling him the Flash. Like when Iris was writing her papers and shit in season 1, they were just calling him the Blur.
Yeah,
the Blur, the Streak,
the Streak. Yeah, that was so bad. The red, and then they were calling Oliver the Arrow.
The Hood.
Yeah.
The Arrow.
The Quiver. They tried to call him the Quiver.
And then he didn't even.
He actually name dropped Green Arrow once. Somebody did in season 1.
It was Oliver, but he was like, "Nah, it's a stupid name."
Nah, Merlin said it.
No, Merlin said it. Yeah,
like,
and Oliver was like, "Nah, it's a stupid name."
He's like lame.
Yeah. Arrow didn't even go by fucking Green Arrow until season 6 or some shit, dude.
4.
4? It was 4 when that started?
Yeah, because he did that announcement after that little fucking bed and breakfast scene with Felicity and their little
that shitty ass
picket fence home and shit. That was pretty much like, is this Arrow? Is this really Arrow?
Wolford, I was just making fun of Timon. He accidentally said predictable, pretty predictable.
No, pre-diddly. I said it like Flanders, like pre-diddly ictable.
Yeah, pre-diddly dictable. Yeah.
That shit wasn't predictable.
That shit was not predictable. It was pure basura. That's what it was.
They really did sit there and drink mimosas behind a picket fence with their neighbors. I'm like, this is all Felicity's fault.
Oh, is that when they were in the fake underground neighborhood?
No. This is after season 3.
This is when they said they gave up.
This is after season 3 when him and Felicity decided to just go off. He's retired at the Arrow, I guess, and they were living in their little, 1950s home.
But didn't that end up being a fake neighborhood though?
And Felicity can't cook for shit, so he started cooking for her, and then
making them soufflés.
Yeah, making them soufflés, making omelets and shit. The man can cook very well, and they actually talked about the chili, his famous chili.
Oh yeah,
I remember that the Felicity fans were like, "Real man makes soufflés, not chili." And I was like, you know what?
Go fuck yourself.
Every single one of you need to just stop. Stop.
Isn't like Superman and Batman some the only people on Earth that can withstand Oliver's chili?
Superman can't.
No, I think it's just Oliver and Batman. Those are the only two that can take it.
Yeah. It's the chili spices he uses, man. I could just imagine if it's only 2 people in the world that could take that shit, how horrible is it for your intestines?
Oh, dude. I mean, I bet it's so delicious that it's worth it. It's
going to be so great going in the mouth, but it's going to be so horrible going out the ass.
It's probably worth that hour-long bathroom trip.
I doubt it. Oh, speaking of that season 4, because that's when she gets mad at him for finding out about the son, right?
Yeah.
She spent months lying to him about giving up the whole thing, and she's been helping them behind his back for months.
Yep.
The hypocrisy, the bullshit.
And then he just found out yesterday that he had a kid.
No, he found out that day.
A few hours ago.
Okay, but whatever. It's he just found out he had a kid, and she's like, "You didn't tell me you had a." He's like, "Bitch, how? I just found out. How am I supposed to tell you?"
It was more like she's like, "I don't care that you had a kid and you didn't tell me. I care that you just lied to me just now." It's bigger picture, Felicity. This dude's life just got turned upside down, and you were just She the hell is selfish.
Yeah, like anti-supportive.
And then they cooled the shit down later on in the season.
No, they straight up broke up, and then Barry had to run back in time.
But not in season 4, but like in the later seasons.
That was it. No, they broke up after.
No, I'm talking not in season 4, but I'm talking about like season 5 and season 6. They calmed it down.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
that was
kind of sucked. Stop being so heavy-handed. Even fucking Guggenheim was like, we were a little bit heavy-handed with it.
Hey, dude, someone named Oliver Queen just popped on my live chat. Says, "Yo, what's up?"
Felicity sucks. Tell them Felicity sucks.
Well, you just told him, so.
Felicity sucks. Felicity was tarnished by the writers.
Yeah, dude, Felicity started out awesome.
Everyone loved Felicity. I know I did.
I was okay with her. Like, I didn't hate her. I didn't like freak out over her.
I liked her season 1, season 2 character where she was just like quirky and nerdy and nervous and
you know, I don't mind her like in the crossovers. Like in the crossovers, she's fine. Like I was like, okay,
no, the worst.
Yeah, it's me, Stephen Amell. I actually like the comics a lot though.
It'd be funny as fuck if it was really was Stephen Amell.
That'd be awesome if it was Stephen Amell.
Arrow is my favorite comic book hero. He's number 1.
He's got Stephen Amell as his picture.
Number 1 or number 2. It's between him and Martian Manhunter. I know they coincide because they're both like have like the color green like all over them, but I don't think that's the reason why.
Hey dude, John Diggle just posted up too, so yeah, it's also me, fucking David Paul Ramsey. So like
David Paul Ramsey.
I didn't like you in season 1 and 2, Diggle. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right in season
Diggle's my favorite character, start to finish.
Yeah, it's because he didn't have bad writing.
He's a black character who wasn't a fucking sidekick. He wasn't like the best friend. I mean, he's a friend, but he was that 1A with Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a sidekick. He was literally like.
Diggle said that's not very nice.
No, it's probably what I said. Yeah, from they got a delay from what we're actually saying. So
yeah, I worked so hard on that show.
I remember when it got more people for Team Arrow, and Oliver was gone. I guess he wasn't in a bunker and he had to go out. And it was like already assumed that Dick was calling the shots down. He did. And then Curtis was like, all right, suit up. And Dick looked at him and was like, oh, wait, I thought like with Oliver not being here, anyone can say it, but of course you would have to say it after that.
Yeah.
He just got looked at her and walked away.
Dude, it's so funny seeing Diggle wearing that Green Arrow suit because like it looks like he's wearing the same exact one that Oliver wears, and Diggle's like huge, so that shit's like so fucking tight on him.
It really does.
It's just like when Oliver's wearing the fucking Flash suit. It's like Oliver's like huge. Oliver's huge compared to Barry Allen.
Right now.
Dude, Barry's suit is hella tight for Oliver.
Oh, like, hell yeah.
He was just snug as fucking that. I was like, why did you just make him a suit? Like a bigger suit.
Because Oliver's huge compared to Grant Gustin, you know?
Gustin. But it was fucking hilarious. Like, that crossover, when it was just the 3 of them.
Oh, look, Ra's al Ghul is on here.
Oh, he was a terrible villain. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They really did not do you.
How do you guys say his name? Ra's al Ghul?
How did you get?
Al Ghul.
Raz. I say Raz.
I say Raz.
Yeah. That's pretty much what everyone said. It like every time they bring a character like in the movies and the TV shows, and they say the name completely different than how everyone says it. It's so weird. Like with Thanos, everyone always said Thanos, and then in the movies they kept calling him Thanos. I always call him Thanos. Like the first time I read Infinity Gauntlet, I was like, all right, Thanos. You know, like really?
I think I said Thanos.
I started out with Thanos too.
I heard Thanos, but then
Thanos sounds more intimidating than Thanos. Not gonna lie.
It does.
Thanos.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, I called it I called him Ras Al Ghul.
It was funny because like everybody in the Arrowverse calls him Ra's al Ghul except for Diggle. Diggle will be like, and he'll emphasize the Ra's, you know.
Oh, with Nanda Parbat, did you guys find it weird that they kept calling it Nanda Parbat?
Oh, so as Benders has been trolling us with all these Oliver Queen, Ra's al Ghul, and John Diggle accounts.
Oh, dude, we don't care. It's all right. But yeah, what about Nanda Parbat? You guys always call it Nanda Parbat or Nanda Parbat?
Nanda Parbat, I guess.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like the place where Ra's was Ras al Ghul was at.
Oh, I've never even gave it a thought, to be honest.
Nothing. So you just didn't call it out. You just like read it in your mind, but they never said it out loud.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Are you guys sad that Deathstroke is dead?
I'm sad that Supergirl's canceled.
Supergirl's canceled?
Yeah. They're like, it's time to hang up the cape.
Like after this
season.
next season, or
yeah, after this next
okay.
season.
I was like, damn.
Because they're filming it now, but I feel like it's because Melissa probably stepped down. She just had a baby.
True.
And she probably just want to be a mom for a bit. Especially during COVID. You don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So they probably played a factor into it.
I don't know, dude. Biden said he was going to shut that shit down, though.
Shut what shit down?
COVID.
Even so, I mean,
it's gonna take a while.
yeah, it's not just about
It's not about to be over in a month.
Done.
It's not like, oh, January 20th, Biden's in, COVID is over.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to happen until March 20th, dude. But it's going to take 2 months for Biden to shut that shit down.
No, not even 2 months. It's gonna take more than 2 months. It's gonna take at least, at the minimum, 4 months. And that's just if they are able to get people to comply. It should be tough.
Ra's al Ghul said Arrow shouldn't have ended. I can watch the whole show in 2 months by watching for 2 hours every day. That's why, but that doesn't explain to why you don't think it should have ended.
Wait, what should have ended?
Arrow.
I don't know what he means by what he's saying.
I don't know what he means either. Like, it's like I agree that Arrow shouldn't have ended, but with the whole fucking
it got really good when it ended, though.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah,
well,
it started out fantastic, and then we had season 3, 4, and 5. I think 5 actually started to pick back up, and then 6 and 7 were
5 picked up.
6 and 7 were like, all right, dude, we're getting Arrow's coming back, you know.
7 was ended kind of weakly though.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks that?
What was the last season? The half season 8.
Season 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did 7 end again?
How did it end?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. He became the Spectre.
No,
oh yeah, that was fine. Yeah.
And
then
Felicity abandoned her children to go with them, to get to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess technically their kids are grown, but I feel like he kind of just got them back.
And didn't she leave her through some of her childhood?
Nah, they just did that because they wanted to give them the in-game thing.
Yeah.
They wanted they really were.
They wanted to kiss Felicity fans' asses one more time.
Yeah.
Here you go.
They wanted to give him a little kiss
Here
goodbye.
you go. Fuck those comic book fans. here you guys go.
Even though the moment they started pandering to all the city fans to the extreme, that's when a lot of their viewership dropped.
It was funny because it's true though. Like they legitimately said, like you were like I remember when they killed Laurel, and you know the writers' room Twitter account was trying to do so much damage control that night. Like
Yes.
they didn't even live tweet the West Coast airing of it because people were so pissed off. And then and one of the comments was like, "You won't appreciate the ratings drop," and it fucking dropped.
It dropped so fucking hard.
It don't matter because it's CW.
Yeah.
But it's still like it's a testament to how much you piss people off with that.
I know. It was really like the hammer on the nail.
Like that's part of the reason why I hope that Supergirl doesn't give in to the Supercorp fans. Because like at this point, do they fucking deserve it? Like, look how look how they acted.
Yeah. But at least with
Harassing
Supergirl, they're not like really pandering
to
the audience extremely.
I'll say they were. Okay, no, I got it mixed up.
Like Supergirl doesn't. They treat their characters right.
They're trying to pressure them into Supercorp though.
Oh yeah, but it's never gonna happen.
But I'm just saying, like, dude, at this point, and all the harassment and shit, to the point where Jean, the actor, was fucking liking anti-Supercorp tweets on Twitter and shit, and blocking people because they annoyed him that much. I guess. Do they really deserve it? It's like you guys are acting just like Olyssey did. And they fucking just said, "Here you guys go. Here's some more. Here's a whole 11 minutes." That did count.
Well, it's because like Olyssey fans are like kissing their asses so fucking hard. They're like, "Oh yeah, we love Olyssey so much."
Dude,
and Oliver,
as much as I enjoyed Kara and Lena's like friendship and stuff, dude, I kind of like the whole dynamic switch now, where Lena's acting more like a Luthor, like what you would expect from the Luthor. I like that shit more. Huh?
I hated that. I hated that so much.
I hated how it happened, but I like Lena's character more as a not necessarily a bad guy, because like she does try to do the right thing, and she has the means and the resource. Like she's not out there just trying to fucking kill Supergirl just like out of some like Lex Luthor type dumb shit. Like,
are you saying you like her as an antagonist or something?
I do like her as an antagonist more than.
I will say this about the actress: she knows how to play a good villain.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Because
she's played villain roles before. I like in Merlin, she was great as Morgana Le Fay. And like her as Lena, like whenever she's in a scene and she's like she controls the scene.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, she's the most imposing character in any scene.
She reminds me.
That fucking scene when she had to get on Kara about missing work and shit. Well, remember that when she's upset about Monel.
Yeah.
She was just kind of acting up, and she had to put her in check.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, like, Lena,
shit, jeez, like,
God,
like,
damn,
like that is legitimately fucking scary." Like as a boss.
I know,
because she had to like actually be her boss at that point. Like, look,
but she's
I did not spin.
She has the same character. She has the same character dynamics to me as the Black Queen in like Once Upon a Time. You know, like she just
Black Queen.
The dark Regina, yeah.
The evil queen.
The evil queen.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but
sort of. I see what you're getting at, but not entirely.
Well, I'm just talking about when you're looking, not when she's like the actual like evil queen and like in fairy tale land, but when she's in town. When she's in town and the mayor.
And how she has her witty comebacks and everything.
She's that yeah. Well, I mean,
season one, Once Upon a Time, when she's the mayor and she's acting like she doesn't know shit when she really does. Like, yeah, that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
I mean, the thing about that is like that was hella forced, Elena.
Yeah.
Like the setup was so fucking forced. It's like y'all had so many other reasons to get them to come into conflict. Like they were literally at odds the season before. Some issue. I think she wanted to give people superpowers or something like that. Yeah. And they were like they had that whole conversation at that was it Thanksgiving or whatever. Like how you be playing God or something like that. It was there that you get built on. They've been on opposite sides as Supergirl and Lena Luthor before. But it's like you wanted to choose like, oh, you didn't tell me your secret, so now you betrayed me. It just doesn't make any fucking sense for her to feel this guilty for so long.
And like, remember when all of us thought that she already knew she was Supergirl the whole time?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Like,
I was so convinced she was. She knew.
But me too. I was convinced.
Yeah, all of us were.
Such a genius. I did not see it.
I feel like she's just waiting, and she might be playing her. Yeah. Which would have been a good setup for her to be a villain, though. Like she was playing her.
Which at one point they did that, but they rushed it so fast.
Yeah, the whole thing was just hella forced. And I will say this. They were like hella queerbaiting with that though. Like I feel like they're aware of that audience and they put them in certain situations that make it look hella romantic. It's like you guys might as well just do it at this point.
Nah, I felt like they were like, here, we'll give you snippets of what you want, but we're not gonna give it to you.
That is so fucked up. You might as well just do it at this point. It's like
I feel like they're something. They're like, here, have a little bit of what you want.
Okay, but then they're just gonna be like, okay, so why did you?
But why can't they just be best friends that like to go to brunch together?
Because people don't believe in platonic relationships anymore. I've completely came to that conclusion. Like you cannot just be friends. You cannot just be friends. They can't possibly be friends. They're in love, of course.
Well, then I'm gonna.
It's like look at Captain Bucky. It's like he went through all those lengths to save the one person that was still alive from the 1940s.
That's shippers.
Of course, he wanted to hang on to that one thing from his old life, his friend.
Yeah,
who was like a brother to him. But nah, he just wants to fuck him too.
Dude, yeah, imagine being fucking frozen for like 50, 60 years. And then you find out that your best friend is still alive too, like, and he's young, and like you guys can still kick it and like go out drinking and shit. Like, yeah, dude, I'd want to hold on to that. I'd like, dude, that's my best friend. Yeah, we're gonna save his life.
That's the shit out of Tony.
Dude, they beat the brakes on Tony.
they didn't have to do him that bad. It was horrible because it was one of the few times where Tony was valid in his anger.
Yeah.
And Cap just sided with his best friend. And then Tony was like, I thought we were friends.
Tony's like, did you know that he killed my pappy? He's like, yeah, dude, I knew. But I don't give a fuck, bro. This is my best friend.
He was like, we stick together.
That's some real ride or die right there, man. I want to be best friends with Steve Rogers, man.
I was like, damn, Cap, I love you. Come on now.
I was like, bro, this don't put you in the best light right now.
But either way, dude, like them two never got along anyway. So like, I have no problem. They never got along.
They didn't,
but they needed each other. I mean, if they were together,
and the fact that Tony was like, I thought we were friends. Like the fact that he was like that, and like it's Cap. He should know what's the right thing to do, and them like ganging up on Tony like that was not the right thing to do.
Yeah, I don't think comic book Captain America wouldn't do that, but this is MCU Cap, dude. This dude's a fucking like.
That man did Tony dirty.
Although, like, I mean, they did throw hands in the Civil War comic book.
They did, but it was because of Well,
it was way deeper. It was way deeper
what
what the movies gave us. Yeah, it was way deeper than what the movie gave us for sure. But it took a lot for them to eventually throw hands too. So like,
yeah,
yeah,
especially in the comic books, because like Tony was wrong in all of Civil War.
No, dude, I was Team Tony the whole way, man. Except, actually, not the whole way, not the whole way. There were
how wrong it was.
Like once I found out that they made that like him and Steve Reed Richards made that fucking prison in the negative zone. I was like, oh no. I'm with the. At first, I was with. I remember at first being on Team Tony. But then when I found out about the prison in the negative zone and shit that they like him and Reed Richards made, I was like, oh no, dude, this shit's fucked up, man. Like that
was halfway through the comics then.
Yeah.
That was halfway through. Yeah. The halfway point, that's when you knew Tony was dead ass fucking wrong.
Yeah.
At the halfway point, you knew it's like, yeah, I cannot side with Tony.
I think I figured it out when Spider-Man figured it out.
With Cap, because Cap was speaking sense. Like the government will always find a way to fuck this shit up. It's better to run autonomous than being controlled.
I think I figured it out the same time Peter Parker figured it out. You know, I was all like, because like that's like right around like the same time he switched over.
yeah, but like with Peter, it made sense. He loved Tony to the point where he was like, "I believe in you," which is why I'm joining this side. And then when he looked at it logically, he was like, oh fuck, this is not the right side to be on.
Well, because I think at that time Tony had helped Peter Parker fund Parker Industries and shit. So like,
yeah, it was all about the money.
Yeah,
he was like, we're going where the money was at.
Tony bribed him with that new Iron Spider suit, and he was all like, "Bet, dude, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Sign me up."
Peter was like, "Shiny."
Remember J. Jonah Jameson's reaction to that shit though when Peter Parker revealed himself on live TV.
A little bit. It's been a while since Civil War.
Dude was pissed. He's like, that motherfucker.
I remember like the anger, the face, but I don't remember exactly.
He's bitching to Robbie, and he's like, that dude's like a son to me. And like this is what I get. He's like he's throwing newspapers around. Like, oh my god, dude, this shit was hilarious.
When he said that he was Spider-Man, it was like a total gotcha bitch type of moment.
He was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop up right around the corner, like, you're punked, ho. And I was like, I think punked was around back then.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No. I mean, when did that issue come out? Because Civil War did go on for a long time.
Oh, let me look.
It was like 6-8 issues, maybe.
No, there was so many tie-ins and shit though too.
Yeah, with the tie-ins, it's so much longer.
2006, 2007.
Oh, yeah, then it was around that time. My bad.
Oh shit, Michael B. Jordan coming back with Black Panther 2.
Michael B. Jordan back for Black Panther 2, but he's dead.
Yeah, but they probably
with alternate timeline.
They're just gonna turn him into. They're just gonna turn him into Chadwick, dude, and they're just gonna act like nobody notices the difference because it's Disney.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think they're gonna make him Black Panther. I think they're just gonna bring him back.
There's so many ways. There's so many ways they can make this stuff happen.
Yeah,
like you can eat Cap going back and staying could have easily fucked some stuff up. Mm-hmm. It's a way you can introduce mutants. You can Fantastic Four.
Well, then we're gonna have the whole Doctor Strange movie too with the multiverse.
Spider-Man and WandaVision too.
Yeah.
Like this WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange 2.
WandaVision airs tomorrow, doesn't it? No.
Oh yes, Chris Evans is coming back as Cap.
Yes, Chris Evans is
apparently
coming.
apparently that was fake. He tweeted out news to me.
Oh
No, dude. That's what these MCU actors do. Because like even when the director of She-Hulk congratulated the actress who's playing She-Hulk, like on her Twitter and on stage and shit, she said, "No, I'm not playing that character." Even though the director of the show said that she is. Like that's what these actors do. Like Chris Evans, like I already knew he was coming back because he's going to be a voice actor for What If. So
different. Yeah, RDJ's coming back too.
Who?
For that, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, he is coming back for that. That doesn't mean they're coming back, for movie roles and stuff like that.
No, but the MCU is expanded beyond. I mean, it had already been expanded beyond movies, but they weren't acknowledged. But now that it's the whole Disney Plus thing, it's all being acknowledged now. Like Kevin Feige even said that he's going to bring the Defenders back, like the Defenders characters back in other roles for future projects.
Not the actors though.
He said nothing's like, he didn't say never say never, or he said something about like never say never. So like
just the characters, but not the actors, because they could do better in terms of actors.
They could. I liked the one dude as Iron Fist. I just didn't like what he had to work with.
With what I saw that he had to work with, he didn't make it work. So I'm good on him.
I did like Charlie Cox. I like
right. I didn't like the dude from Iron Fist because he was bad at the choreography that they gave him.
I don't know, it got better.
It still wasn't to the quality of what an Iron Fist should be.
I like the dude who played Luke Cage.
I'm just excited for Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi's going to be cool because they're going to introduce the real fucking Mandarin, Fin Fang Foom. Like, shit's going to get wacky in the MCU.
I think it's going to start getting like to the point where more people like it and stop like criticizing every little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, people already like MCU so much to the point where.
Well, I'm talking about like, the critical ones are like, oh, we suddenly think Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man ever. We was shitting all over Sony for years.
I would like to be put on record that I never did. I always preferred Andrew Garfield to Tobey Maguire.
Andrew Garfield was good. There's nothing against Andrew Garfield. I'm just saying that, like.
I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there that I always preferred Andrew Garfield to Tobey Maguire, and I think him and Tom Holland.
I knew that. I'm not really talking about Andrew versus Tobey. I'm talking about Tom Holland versus Andrew and Tobey.
I think they're even. Tom Holland and Andrew.
But people suddenly hate, like, suddenly Tom Holland is the worst thing ever because he was outside of New York for one fucking movie. And, all of a sudden, Andrew and Tobey are the best ones.
He was outside of New York for 2 movies. His introduction, he was in fucking Berlin or whatever.
So New York is obviously a very big part of Spider-Man's world.
It's a very big part of Marvel in general because that's all Stan Lee knew how to write.
Spider-Man specifically, you think New York, you think Spider-Man first.
Yeah.
But who else do you think of when you think New York and Marvel?
Fantastic Four.
Maybe the Fantastic Four, but no, you think Spider-Man. So it's obviously a huge part of his world. So, taking out of that, it does lose something there. But I think after 9 fucking movies, they can do an overseas movie once.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
I don't know. I just, Toby's the GOAT anyway, so fuck off.
I think that's the reason why they're putting all 3 of these Spider-Man in the same fucking Spider-Man movie is just to please.
Well, they're the only 3 that they have.
Well, no, it's just to please everybody. So like, so the Toby fans can geek out, the Tom Holland fans can geek out, and the Andrew Garfield fans can just all geek out at the same Spider-Man movie.
I'll be mad if it's just like a swing by.
Oh, that's probably like,
or if it's something like X-Men First Class. We saw Wolverine for like 10 seconds.
It's not gonna.
All he said was "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, it's not gonna be anything. Like it's definitely not gonna be anything like Into the Spider-Verse, where it's gonna be these two former Spider-Man mentoring the new Spider-Man on his, like, because they probably been through this shit too that we haven't seen, like, in their lifetime of getting found out and being chased by the law or whatever. It's definitely not going to be something like that. It's definitely just going to be like a walk by. Like Andrew Garfield is going to be at the same cafe that Tom Holland is in disguise or whatever.
Miles now. 5 years past.
They got his Electro. They got Toby's Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Well, there needs to be a Miles now, just because of the fact of like 5 years passing after, and like towards the end of Endgame, 5 years had passed when everyone came back, gave enough time for Miles to grow up and be a teenager.
Unless he was snapped too.
We don't know.
Yeah. We just know that the Prowler mentioned him.
Someone's wife was snapped out of existence. The person got remarried and had a new child, and then the wife comes back. And what the fuck? How do you handle that situation?
Become a Mormon?
Well, I mean,
blame them.
No, I don't know. I would say like explore stuff like that though.
Yeah.
Kind of hell, like it can't be all peachy. Like they make it sound like.
Yeah.
I like that one character in Spider-Man Homecoming that like he's like the science teacher or whatever, where like his wife pretended to be fucking snapped. It like just like ran off.
But they really downplayed the fact that, you know, Peter and them, they were still like high school kids, and their younger siblings were now older than them.
Mm-hmm.
They downplayed the fuck out of that.
Well, we probably already dealt with. I mean, we didn't, but the characters, we got to pretend that the characters had already dealt with the aftermath, like, of now these new people are like the same age or whatever. Like, I think even Flash Thompson like bitched about it at one point in the movie, but like, or somebody, well, I know one character bitched about it at one point in Homecoming.
Peter did.
It was Peter?
Peter did. Yeah, because of like the dude that got older and he.
Oh, it was hitting on Mary Jane.
MJ.
Yeah. You right.
But MJ liked him though.
Yeah.
She found out he's Spider-Man in Far From Home. I forgot completely the entire story, but like, yeah, she found out, right?
Yeah.
Michelle or MJ?
Yeah.
She found out. Like he told her, but then she was all like, I was pretty sure that you might have been Spider-Man anyway. But then he just like straight up told her, and then like she accidentally dropped the like one of the lenses, the camera things, and that's when they found out that Mysterio was using projection for the. Yeah, it was a whole scene. It was cool. It was good.
I saw a meme of Mike Tyson. It's like, I broke my back. What was it? The top? It's like, no, it's spinal. It's spinal.
I'll be right back.
Oh, that meme always gets me. Oh shit!
The clip always gets me.
It's spinal. Oh man. How do y'all feel about the hate about MJ?
Oh, my only issue with MJ is that they call her MJ. Like, I'd rather just call her Michelle. Because I'm gonna absolutely want to see MJ in the MCU at one point.
Me too, for
But
sure.
it sounds like they're just gonna go with Zendaya as a love interest.
Yeah, they did.
Fine.
They did. What's her name? Betty?
No, Gwen.
No, the other girl. The girl that they showed.
Yeah, Betty Brant.
Yeah, they did her already.
She's not a love interest though.
They made in like the first movie. They made her a love interest.
No, she wasn't. She was the secretary at the Daily Bugle.
Not in Spider-Man, but in like Homecoming. Was it that Betty or was that
for him though? For Ned, not for him.
Oh yeah, fuck man, I got the names confused. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, they don't like her because she's black. Come on, let's be real.
Who? Zendaya?
No, yeah, people don't like her because she's black. Let's just be out.
People don't like to do what about black?
No, we're talking about people that haters for MJ and MCU.
Oh, dude, fuck that. I like her.
I like her character.
I like her, dude. She acts.
Mary Jane.
She acts like Mary Jane.
I said it. If it were actual Mary Jane, I'd be like, nah, not for me. But I wouldn't be as upset as the other people. I'd just be like, it's not for me, but I'll get over it and I'll still watch it.
She acts more like a Mary Jane character than Kirsten Dunst did.
I mean, but Kirsten Dunst was not a good Mary Jane at all.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
No one liked her as Mary Jane. Like they just and no one should really like Toby as Spider-Man
except for Jake.
Good job at Spider-Man.
I didn't like. I liked it at the time, but then as I grew older, watching the movies repeatedly, I was like, I really don't like this guy as Spider-Man. I think at the time, I was a freshman in high school when the first Spider-Man came out, and I was just ecstatic that there was a Spider-Man movie. I was like, hell yeah, dude!
I will say this: Kirsten Dunst's what was MJ? Yeah, Mary Jane. In the first movie, it was the closest time she's ever been to an actual Mary Jane. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one?
In the first movie, that's the closest she was.
The first one, yeah. And then afterwards, she was just I don't know, just being extra dramatic and
yeah.
Fucking.
They try to show off the exhaustment of being Spider-Man's girlfriend, but they did it horribly wrong.
Yeah. And then Gwen Stacy in the Andrew Garfield movie, she was just all dude, I don't give a fuck, you're Spider-Man, dude. I'm in it to win it.
I love that Gwen. She was such a great Gwen. Oh, did you guys like what's her Emma Stone's monologue in SNL when she was playing Gwen?
I didn't see her monologue in SNL.
Where she called herself Peter's first love, and she called Mary Jane a slut or something like that, or like a skank, I think is what she said. It was funny. You should watch it. Jake, you've probably seen it.
Can I pull it up? Can I pull it up?
So I was looking at the Sonic thing on my wall. I posted on my wall. But no, I mean, I haven't the monologue from SNL. I haven't seen it.
Can I pull it up?
Where she was pretending to be Gwen, specifically Gwen, and she was I play Peter's first girlfriend, true love, or something like that. And it's Gwen Stacy, not Mary Jane.
Permission to pull it up, sir.
Permission granted.
Is
Wait.
the opening night one? Oh, the
Which one? Which one? It's
With
7.
Garfield?
She's got 2 from 7 years ago.
I think it's the first one.
This one?
Yeah, the first one. The first one, not the second one.
Well, the thumbnail was like her and Garfield, right?
I don't know. No, it's just her by herself.
Well, no, I haven't seen it. But...
I don't remember what it was, but it was funny.
Killing me.
I don't remember where it's at, but you guys can look for it. But yeah, it was funny. She was like, I played Gwen Stacy, and then I think she called like Mary Jane the skank, but it was like in a funny, witty type of way.
She probably hadn't got to that part yet.
Well, it was only a minute long, and it was already nearing the end.
I could look for another one. Dissing. What I look up? Fucking her just dissing Mary Jane.
I'm still gonna say it that I still really like the Spider-Man PS4 version. Mary Jane.
Yes,
That
I
version was
agree.
perfect. I know a lot of people.
Oh, it
Yes,
was
it was
5
just-
minutes long. Keep going.
I know a lot of people would disagree with that, but I like that. That's just cool.
I agree with you. So there's that. I'm trying to find the monologue right now. If you guys wouldn't mind talking without me.
All right.
So back to Arrowverse,
Dude,
Never got back to
yeah, I was just about to jump back to Arrowverse. So they aired that Batwoman trailer, right?
yeah, I haven't seen a new one.
I have some beef with it.
What?
Like the whole trailer is just about like Kate being missing, and then this new Batwoman pops up, and like dude says something. Like it was only like a couple minutes long, so it's not long. But the whole thing about like Kate being missing, and then dude pops up like says something about like you look like a different Batwoman, and she's like, I am a different Batwoman. It's like I don't know. I didn't like it. I just gotta say I don't have beef with it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I still gotta finish Batwoman. I still got like 5 episodes.
All right, guys.
I missed it.
It was the second one.
It was the second one with all of them.
Yeah. I was wrong. I was dead wrong.
I still gotta finish Batwoman. For like 5 episodes still.
Dude, you've had like a whole like year and a half.
I know.
I know I had.
We had a conversation about it.
I've literally had almost a year to watch it because
You literally watched all of the 100, which is not worth it.
What?
Yes.
I mean, I'd rather watch the 100 than Batwoman, to be honest.
Like 2 years ago.
Doesn't feel like 2 years ago. It feels like recent as fuck, man.
The 100 was because the show itself just ended. I started
We watched it like
No.
beginning of last year.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
No.
Well, my bad.
I started 2018, like early 2018, and then I caught up before season 5, and I just started watching every season. It was like 3 different seasons after that.
All right.
I mean,
My
I
bad.
might be thinking about rewatching, but I don't know. I might not because
Don't do that. You got new shit to
in this
watch, man.
I'm in this group for the 100,
He's
and
about to play it.
some of the stuff they were talking about, like I can't remember. It's like, oh, Shit, when that happened.
Tony, how you gonna tell someone they got some more shit to watch when you do
A good chunk. I swear to God, every other day, some post talking about how great Clark is, and how people didn't appreciate her, and how people just hating on her because of this or that, and she was so selfless, and how they would have died without her. It's like every other day. It's like,
Dude, Clark is literally like one of the worst protagonists of all time.
He's the worst fucking person ever.
I know.
Like, stop
So what were
trying to
you-
convince me that she was just some fucking saint. The whole point was that they were all shitty. Like, they were all shitty people who did stuff to survive. She's not put above them.
Yeah.
But
Simone, what were you saying about I don't have a right to talk?
You don't have a right to tell Jake to watch other shit when you literally do like a rewatch of One Piece like every fucking year.
Not every year. It's not every year. It's not every. I've done that. I've done only like 3 rewatches of One Piece.
that's like 200 episodes.
No, dude, One Piece right now currently is that like 957 episodes. It just got to its 1,000th chapter in the manga.
I've read that shit.
You probably read that shit like 3 times. Like I don't like. I've heard. I haven't. I haven't read it.
1,000 chapter wasn't like that crazy.
It wasn't. I heard a lot of shit got revealed. I haven't read it, but like, and I haven't looked at any spoilers. But I just looked at like headlines of like YouTube videos when that shit pops up, and I'm like, oh,
It's cool. It's cool, but like it's not something crazy.
yeah.
I mean, there's a few cool moments that you see that you're gonna be like, oh shit, that's dope. But like, it's nothing too crazy. It's a light chapter, honestly.
There's only like 5 more years of One Piece left, man. Are you like prepared?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I said like 2 years ago, there's probably only gonna be like 6, 7 more years of One Piece. So it's like going into the line that I said.
Otis said something like 5 years ago that he's only got like 10 more years worth of material, and I'm like, only 10 more years? Like, what the?
He could do it longer if he just wants, to enjoy the rest of his life. And
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. He already gave us like over 20 years worth of enjoyment. So, like, if this man wants to take a break and end the One Piece in 5 years, let him do it. It's he gave us a hell of a ride.
Oh hell yeah, and like, yeah. He's
man went on. He's had like the least amount of breaks out of anybody.
He's probably made millions off this show anyway. Off this show on manga, like he's set for life off One Piece.
Also, people don't realize that Demon Slayer ended last year, and that's why it had higher manga sales than One Piece, because people bought all of the manga within that time.
Oh yeah, because One Piece wasn't number 1 for like a couple weeks,
a couple months,
yeah.
And like people didn't understand that Demon Slayer is a shorter manga, so people just bought it in bulk because it ended, and people just wanted to read it completely.
Yeah, so One Piece will go back to being number 1, like
number 1, number 2.
Yeah,
it'll shift.
Yeah, like its sales and like throughout its history has reached the peak of like top 3 sales in comic books. Like it's like right behind Superman and Spider-Man. Like
I'm not surprised. It usually gets double to triple of what any other manga gets. All right, play the video.
You just wanted to see the part where you just call him a skank? Is that it?
Yeah. That's all we need to see. That's all I spoke about. I told you it was funny and witty.
It was good.
And Stone is going to have a baby, apparently.
Is she nice? It's not mine, so I'm sad about that, but
it's funny because, like, there's a rumor that she's going to be in, what's it called? Spider-Man 3. But there's, like, recent pictures of her pregnant.
Oh, she got married recently. She got married this year.
This year?
Yeah. Oh, she's engaged. She's with an SNL writer.
Wolford, you don't even know anything about One Piece. So how you just gonna jump into chapter 1000 and expect any like substance from it?
I didn't say that the chapter was great. I said it was a light chapter.
You did.
He's acting like I hyped up the chapter as being one of the.
No, it was overhyped just because it was just a milestone in One Piece that it made it to chapter 1000.
Well,
like
people were like hyping it up because it was chapter 1000.
Yeah.
But when they read it, people were like, "Oh, it's a light chapter."
Yeah.
It's a light chapter. It has great moments. Message.
I'm pretty sure the same shit happened when it got to 500. You know, like I wasn't a One Piece fan back then.
But people are like getting hyped because like it's a milestone. People were hyped about the milestone, not necessarily what happened inside the chapter. The chapter was not boring. Stop it. I'll tell you what. When Luffy does Red Rock, you're gonna go like, oh shit, Timon.
Red Rock, is that Gear 5?
No, it's an attack.
Because I know, like right now in the anime, because I'm just in the anime.
It's a move that you haven't seen before.
He learned how to do that shit that
Rio, yeah.
Yeah, he knows how to do Rio. So I've seen that. Because, like, right now where it's at, it's, like, right at the end of Act 2 in Wano, and it's about to get into Act 3. Because I know Wano's going to be a 5-act story.
To get that Odin flashback. Yo, I love Odin. I want that flashback so bad.
They gave us an Odin flashback.
In the manga, we still haven't gotten the Odin flashback.
Oh, I think, I did see it in the manga. Like, I didn't read it, but I was watching a Totally Not Mark as he was doing his manga review.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that.
Steve.
I saw that shit. Yeah. So like, I thinking I did see it in the. I was like, dude, I totally saw an Odin flashback, but
you never saw it in the anime.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the anime.
Let's say you're fucking lying, dog. Come on.
Also, dude, I fanboy the fuck out of that one Odin's like right hand man, dude. I forget his name.
Starts with the K. I think it's what's his name?
He was a total badass. He was a total badass when he was younger, but then he was just like a short old man that got infected by the smile fruit.
Oh, that's not his right hand man.
That was Odin. That was Odin's right hand.
You're talking about his name starts with the Y. It's
Screen time, right?
What?
What?
It was screen.
No.
You're cutting out on my end.
You're cutting.
There's screen time from the New Warriors.
Oh no.
No, not screen time. God damn it. God damn it.
His name was dang it.
You just know who I'm talking about. He got executed.
Yeah, he with the fro. The dude with the fro.
Yeah, he got like I fanboy the fuck out of him, dude. Like
he wasn't his right hand man. He helped Odin by giving him some money and stuff.
Nah, dude, he was like a top dog samurai.
Yeah, he was a lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he wasn't Odin's right hand man.
They were like I don't know, that scene that I saw them together, they seemed like they were like BFF.
Was Odin's right hand man.
Who? Kanjuro?
Yeah, Kanjuro. Foxfire Kanjuro or something like that.
Don't tell me that's the traitor.
They didn't. Oh wait, no, it's not Kanjuro. It's not Kanjuro. Kanjuro is someone else. He's not the right hand man. Dang it. All right, I gotta look up the 9 red scabbards.
So I know there's a traitor in the midst.
Hang on, I gotta.
Isn't Conjuro the dude that draws?
Yeah, Kanjuro is the dude that draws. It's not him.
Yeah, dude, that's the traitor, bro.
That's who I meant. Kinimon is the right hand man. He's the leader of the 9 scabbards.
I like Kinimon, but like I think he's kind of annoying sometimes. And
we're about to get to a good moment right now in the anime, not gonna lie. It's gonna be some heat. You're about to find out some things.
I know, dude. It's about to get into Act 3, dude. Like, and I'm stoked.
It's gonna be long as fuck. I have a feeling that Act 3 won't end until the end of this year, or probably the beginning of next year.
Either way, I'm stoked. Does the manga come out weekly or monthly?
What?
Does the manga come out weekly or monthly?
The manga's weekly, but they take some breaks. Like right now, they took a 2-week break, so it's not even.
Yeah, they always take a 2-week break around the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah, this week is going to be the return. So Friday or Saturday is when the manga comes out.
All right, yeah, that's what I was curious about, just for how long it will take the anime to I know the anime is gonna fucking drag a lot of shit out just because it has to.
It's actually done more explanations than dragging things out, and it's actually it's actually really good. It's actually like the little padding that they give to certain scenes, because it does make the scenes better. One
Piece filler doesn't technically even count as filler for most of the time. I know they do have some filler stories here and there.
Even filler. It's just an extra added few seconds of something.
No, they
gives extra context.
They do add in filler sometimes. Like they did that whole Bartholomew.
Right now, it's not really filler. It's just extra context.
Yeah. It's like in the anime, we got to see the Straw Hats actually training during the 2-year skip, but in the manga, you don't.
Oh yeah, we actually got to see where they went.
Yeah. In the manga, you don't know any of that shit. Yeah.
You don't know that Luffy is really where he's at. You don't even know that Sanji is in the island of Drag Queens.
Drag Queen Island is awesome.
I know.
And what's so funny is Luffy goes on the island full of exotic women, basically Amazon or whatever. And Luffy is technically asexual. He's not attracted to anything except adventure and fighting. So he's got
and Gold Roger.
Yeah, he's so he's got the baddest chick on earth. Literally, she's classified as the hottest woman in the world. And all over his nuts, and he does not give a fuck, dude. He's just dude, when I'm hungry, give me some food.
It's funny. Did you ever see the meme where it's the hot girl you like, and it's Boa Hancock, and then it says her ugly boyfriend, and it's fucking Luffy. That was funny.
Dude, yes, but I'm also geeked about how they just got rid of the whole 7 warlords thing, and now they're just all getting that's where the anime just left off. That's where the anime just left off, and Buggy's all bro, you guys handle this situation while I get the fuck out of here.
But I liked her episode. She was they forgot the reason they made us warlords was because we're strong.
Yeah. Dude, her island will smack the fuck out of the Navy that's invading her, dude. Her island is...
I don't know. Kobe could handle most of them.
I don't know who... Kobe's not invading any of them. Kobe's on his own underground mission.
No, Kobe's on his way to Amazon Lily.
That's where he was? Oh, Kobe's gonna get his ass handed to him.
Yeah, by Hancock for sure.
Yeah.
But like he can handle the Amazon.
Yeah.
He
So
might be able to handle one of the sisters, but
is Sabo really dead?
hey, bro, we don't even know in the manga, honestly.
Okay.
We don't even know. Bro.
I was oh my god, dude. I was.
They kind of said, we'll get back to that. We need to go to Wano.
Oh man,
so
that's like
don't know.
That's the same shit I am with like Jinbei too. Like we don't even know if Jinbei's really dead too. Like unless you manga readers do.
You'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, let's table this One Piece discussion because we actually have One Piece episodes that we are going to do. Let's go back to Jake. What was the discussion you wanted to do?
We're still in Arrowverse, weren't we?
Yeah, let's go back to Arrowverse because like we could use this discussion when we go back to our One Piece discussion that we've had an episode prior that we haven't finished.
Oh, I'm ready.
Brian.
Yeah. Oh my god, Brian will go fucking ham on that shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We do the straight up anime episode again soon. If you want to do that next week, good.
He doesn't watch the anime of One Piece though, which is valid if you're reading the manga. Except for Wano, because of the padding. Alright, so back to Arrowverse. Where did we leave off at? We literally ventured way off.
Draco Malfoy finally showed up on the Flash.
I actually liked his character. It's sad that he left because he was like, yeah, I'm not vibing with this.
It's funny because, like, I'll never forget they really didn't give a fuck about HR when he died. Because he was so focused on Iris being the target. And it's just HR. Okay, never mind.
I felt so bad.
It's like, damn.
I love HR.
They really just said, fuck HR.
I loved HR, though.
And his drumstick.
Yeah. His girlfriend, sadly.
He's going to be a regular, too.
Me too.
And what? I went to go pee real quick.
We're talking about HR Wells.
HR. Which one was HR? Was that one my favorite one?
That was the third one. I think you did like him.
He was the fake genius.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was my favorite Wells.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how they didn't give a fuck when he died.
Oh, they were like, whatever, dude. We get a new Wells every season. Fuck him.
He's not Earth 2 Wells. We don't really care.
Yeah.
It's literally because like they didn't even like with Earth 2 Wells. They didn't even see him die. But like when they found out he died, they were like, shit.
Well, that was their whole plan from the get go. Like they were planning on him dying. And then, like, we saw it as an audience. We were like, oh, fuck. We're like, that was already their plan. You know, like.
Yeah.
Like, they had discussed that plan off screen. But so then when we're watching as an audience, we react differently because we didn't know the plan.
I still feel bad for Earth 2 Wells. I mean, sorry.
Earth 2 Wells.
HR.
He comes back in season 4.
Yeah. I feel bad for HR because they really did him dirty. Like Tony Stark, Iron Man in Civil War dirty. This man gave up his life to protect them, and they just walked over his body and were like, Iris, you're fine.
Yeah. Thank
shit.
God. We have to save Iris. We don't give a fuck about H.R. Wells, who's fucking actually helping trying to make Star Labs some money.
Yeah. He literally made the Hall of Flash.
He's building that fucking museum.
Yeah, the Museum of Flash.
Yeah.
He was doing that shit.
I think, I'm on episode 9 of season 3. I just been watching. Like, what I'll do is I'll watch till like maybe 1, 2 in the morning, or till I get sleepy, and I go to sleep, and then whenever I wake up, just like start watching again. If it's like 6 a.m., it's like, okay, I took a nap. Just keep watching.
Meanwhile, what I'm doing with Doctor Who is I watch a episode here and there within a day, and then I also watch other shit.
You call me out?
No, that's just what I do. But that's just because, like, I have, like, during COVID, I haven't had the want to binge stuff. So I've just been, like, watching, like, I have been, like, going back to watch stuff, but I haven't been binging it, like, how a normal binge is, where I would just, like, watch it.
The only thing I straight up binged during COVID was Once Upon a Time.
Oh, yeah, you did do that.
That took me 6 weeks.
Maybe it was Once Upon a Time that I was thinking of, and I just put the 100 there.
You just gotta. Yeah, I just did Once Upon. I mean, I just did Once Upon a Time last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking. That's what I was talking shit about during COVID. I'm like, bro, you still got to finish all this shit. You're watching Once Upon a Time.
I hadn't watched it since it came out though. Like I had never seen it. I'd only seen it through once. That was going. Like I never binged it again.
Regina was a baddie. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of people at Once Upon a Time. Regina,
Once Upon a Time had a whole entourage of just like, you guys make me want to be a hoe so bad.
You already are a hoe. What are you talking about?
But I don't want to be, dude. Like, it just happens to be that way. I don't want to be a hoe.
There was Zelina.
Or just a hoe by blood, not relation. Is that what it is?
I think I was the only one that really liked Zelina.
Like,
yeah, that was your girl, and then you also liked Tilly.
Well, that was more like just the personality thing than anything.
Yeah,
just like the character
and the voice. Come on, the accent that got you too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's more just the character itself. Tilly was cool.
Yeah.
Still maintain that they could have fucking opened up the next season with her wedding, her Robin's wedding.
Yeah.
And then whatever the big villain is coming interrupted the reception or something.
Yeah. They could have done like 3 to 5 or 2 to 4 more seasons with the storyline. No, they could have, because remember it was a 3-year gap.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a 3-year gap.
By the way, it's just such a shame that they ended it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was one of those ones that was, like, kind of, not against it, but kind of, like, skeptical. It was like, y'all gonna do this without Emma? Like, I can see.
I was glad. I did not like Emma.
I was actually watching it, and I was telling you, like, yo, bro, you actually should watch it. It actually has increased in quality from the last season.
I was watching it too.
I loved it. It was almost like a soft reboot. Cause
that's what it's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
exactly what it was. I was so pissed that people just jump ship so fucking fast without actually watching it.
No, I loved it.
Come on, bro. We could have had more. But sadly, alas, Once Upon a Time had to end. Oh, and didn't Red come back for a short minute?
Who?
Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, a little bit.
They wanted the baddie. The series was filled with a lot of baddies.
They don't age in the magical world, do they? Or do they age slower?
They age not. They don't age at all. They're stuck in a time bubble, I guess.
So if
actually no, they age because
they have to age. I just think they age really a lot slower.
No, they didn't age.
No, they aged the same because then Henry would have been aged a lot slower.
Well, no, Henry was in a different magical thing. I'm talking about like in the actual like magical world.
No.
Oh no, they didn't age.
They don't
Like
age at
Storybrooke?
all.
You talking about Storybrooke?
And no, not in Storybrooke. Like in the actual like
in the
fairy
Enchanted
tale
Forest.
in the enchanted world, like in the fairy tale land.
They aged.
They aged.
Why wouldn't they age?
And they aged in Storybrooke because of the fact that like Henry was in Storybrooke and he aged.
Yeah,
He aged. He aged because Regina brought them there when Emma was a baby.
yeah, and
They
he
were
was
all the-
10 when he came back. Yeah, or he was 10 when the story started.
And Regina cast that curse when Emma was a baby.
Yeah.
So they didn't age.
But she was outside of Storybrooke and stuff before the curse.
No, but I'm talking about fairy tale land. Like Storybrooke doesn't count.
They aged there in the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah,
They aged everywhere.
Dude, they age
aged
slower
everywhere,
though.
but the difference is that
Don't they age slower though?
No, Storybrooke, they didn't age. It was like a bubble because Regina had it set up that way. Because she
But
cast
then
that-
why did Henry age?
because Henry was born over there. Remember? Because Emma was sent to the real world before
Yes.
Regina first as a baby. And then she had a baby with a Bellfire.
Yeah.
In the real world. And so he grew up he like in the regular world. That's why. And he's adopted
because like Regina took him when he was a baby.
because
She adopted him when he was
he
a
was
baby.
still born there.
Yeah, but he was sent to our world before Storybrooke was created.
He was born in our world.
He was-
What are you talking about?
No, he was born in the magical kingdom, and then he was sent through through a
not
wardrobe. He was sent through a fucking
That was
wardrobe.
Emma was born through a
No,
through the
they-
magic-
Okay, yeah, that's right. Emma was sent through the ward. You're right.
No one Charmer sent Emma there as a baby.
Yes.
They're the things Geppetto built. They she was sent to the real world. She then grew up in the real world outside of Storybrooke, which Regina had them all trapped in like a bubble where they didn't age. But outside of that Storybrooke bubble was a regular world where Henry was born, right? Emma and
Bellfire.
So he was
Neil.
born outside of the curse
Mhm.
itself. So that's why Emma aged.
Yeah.
Everyone else stayed the same.
Okay, boomer.
But here's what I'm asking. Do people age at the same time rate in the magical world as they do in our world? That's what I was asking originally.
I don't know.
We'll see why not. I mean, the magic users probably have extended lives.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, what was I gonna say?
A lot longer.
I was gonna say something, but I lost track of my thoughts. Fuck.
Are you gonna say that Alex Manners is the best character in the whole Arrowverse?
No.
It'll come back to you.
No.
It'll come back to you.
No. The best character in the Arrowverse is Bebo, obviously.
Okay, that's unfair though.
All hail Bebo.
Bebo Squad, rise up.
The funny thing about Bebo is like you only really like and appreciate Bebo if you're an actual Legends fan. But
Yeah.
if you're
Yes.
a fan, you might not be like, yeah, you may not be into it. But if you're an actual fan of Legends, then you obviously love Bebo.
I do like in other shows that they make Bebo references too.
Yeah.
Like oh, I got a Bebo doll, or like in some dumb shit. I was like, hell yeah. Let me look up the price of Bebo dolls right now, because I remember when Bebo first came out, those things were fucking high.
Bebo is great. And it's not something I can explain to people either. Explain to you, like I can't explain to you why the whole thing about Bebo was so awesome.
I got called a furry for having a Bebo profile pic. That was so sad.
They don't understand.
Oh,
this
dude. Someone on Etsy is making them for $6.43. It's not bad.
I want the Bebo costume. Like a legit Bebo costume. I would love that.
Hat or something like that, or like a mask, like the face mask.
No, like I want a legit Bebo costume. Like you know how like in the Masked Singer, there's like in the first season there was a monster character. Like I want a Bebo costume, like in that size.
Dude, there's all sorts of Bebo merch now, dude. When Bebo first came out, dude, there was
No, but I'm not
nothing.
talking about merch. I'm talking about a costume, like a legitimate.
No, but I'm
costume
just
that looks exactly like Bebo.
I'm just saying, like when Bebo first came out, there was nothing, dude. Now there's all sorts of merch.
Yeah, because they knew that people love Bebo.
There's a coffee mug that says Bebo loves you. Also a pillow as well.
But you could probably get a Bebo costume, no problem.
No, I looked into it.
They got Legends mask. Oh shit! They got a flash ring.
I looked into it. It's not a thing that's being done.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They're like, there's a T-shirt,
Yeah.
and they're like pulling up shit like Waluigi, and like all this dumb shit, dude. Like there's a Luigi, there's a Wario, there's a Green Man suit. Like none of this is Bebo.
Like I just looked up a Bebo costume, and like the first thing that popped up was like this girl with a cat feminist T-shirt, and it's literally the shirt is literally her big old titties like without a bra and her nipples popping out. Like what the fuck does that have to do with Bebo?
That has nothing to do with Bebo. Bebo does not stand for those type of shenanigans.
Look, let me show you. I'm gonna share it to the group chat. It's literally a girl with her big old titties, like you can see it on the shirt. So I want like you know like Gary's Bebo outfit, like something like that, like Gary's Bebo outfit. Y'all remember that?
Are you screen sharing?
No, he put it on the our Bebo group chat.
See, even our group chat is Bebo.
Well, because Bebo is the one true supreme ruler. You can get that. You can get that one on the bottom right corner.
Like, look at the top left.
Yeah, it's not a Bebo shirt though. That's just a cat.
That's just a cat.
Dude, they made sure they got a fucking model with protruding nipples for that T-shirt too. Like
that's legit what I said. It's a girl with like some big old titties and her nipples popped up.
They made sure.
It makes no fucking sense.
They made sure.
It's stupid. You see how much we love Bebo? We're complaining about titties when we're looking for Bebo.
I mean, like, titties come and go, man. Bebo's forever. To be honest, man, like, Bebo is forever.
I bet people are like, wow, these guys definitely don't pay for an OnlyFans.
I wouldn't. The people, the girls that I know that have OnlyFans, I'm like, nah. I mean, a lot of them are super attractive, but I'm not like, I'm not into you like that, dude. Like
the girls that I know that have OnlyFans, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'll at least share your shit so other people do.
I support that. I support that.
That support?
Huh?
You know that support?
What? Bebo?
Alex Danvers supremacy.
Alex Danvers supremacy?
I'd pay for an Alex Danvers. I'd pay for an Alex Danvers OnlyFans.
Listen, what I think we should do is watch Not Another Teen Movie with Shyler and Chris Evans.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
I didn't realize that was her because she was so skinny back then.
She was young. She was like 20.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. That's a glow up if I've ever seen one.
Who was it?
Alex Danvers.
That was Alex. Hold on, and Chris Evans was in that shit too.
Yeah, they were both in Not Another Teen movie.
Oh, dude, I was like in grade school when I saw that fucking movie. Cause I remember I was hanging out with fucking Chris Schwantes, and I haven't hung out with that dude since grade school. And we were watching that shit at his house.
Word.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Sorry.
No, it's weird for me. You guys are like, who the fuck? Like, why are you just naming fucking random people?
No, every time you do that, I'm just like, word, damn, that's crazy.
No, but like, yeah, I was like 5th or 6th grade when I saw that fucking.
But yeah, I didn't even realize it was Shyler. Like, I've watched Not Another Teen movie like 2 years ago, and I didn't realize that was Shyler until I saw the casting names, and I was like, wait, is that her? And then I clicked on it, and it's like, holy shit, it is her.
Dude, I need to watch that movie.
She ages like fine wine because she looks way better now than she did back then.
Dude,
and she didn't even look bad back then.
That's how I feel about Ming Na Wen. When I go back and watch the Street Fighter movie and see her as Chun-Li, and then I go back and watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm like, Ming Na Wen is way hotter when she's older.
She's always been a gorgeous dude.
Well, she was totally hot as Chun-Li, but like seeing her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Mandalorian, I'm like, or unless you're talking about Alex Danvers.
That's the one being the Alex Danvers dude.
We're talking about both of them, honestly. Not gonna
Yeah. Oh, peace out, Wolford. See you on the Discord and whatever. See you later. It was a minute ago.
Yeah. More like 2.
No, I'm looking at the timestamp, dude. 123. It's 120. It just turned 125, right? Or 1025.
Well, maybe on your SteamYard. It was 1023 when I saw it.
Yeah, it was 1023. I'm looking at the timestamp. It was 1023. It just turned 1025.
I saw it at 1023. Exactly.
I saw it when it came up too, but we were talking. It was what we were talking about was way more important than saying bye to a comrade.
Why do you think I'm saying? Yeah, I saw it a while ago. I didn't say anything because I wasn't caring. Why are we arguing about this? This makes no fucking sense.
I don't know what they're arguing about.
We're arguing about like how did
the WeinerCast live chat. We're just arguing about the WeinerCast live chat. That's all.
Fuck the live chat. I don't know about the Twitch chat. I don't know if they're saying anything, but fuck them too.
Yeah, fuck them. I get a random Twitch chat here and there.
You get Hentai Slayer in the Twitch chat half of the time.
No, he hates Twitch, dude. He's never on that.
Or is it Wolford then?
No, it will be Godzilla fan. Because like here's Hentai Slayer right here. YouTube.
Yeah, but he only commented at the beginning of the fucking episode and then he just dipped out.
Well, like these are growing boys, you know?
Yeah, fuck that. Do they got work tomorrow? No.
Wolford does. Wolford works for his dad.
I'm kidding. Fuck his dad. Just kidding.
I know my fans personally, intimately.
Wow, that's kind of sus, bro.
Not like romantic, intimate, just like.
I know. I kid.
I chatted up with my fans constantly.
Yeah, Hentai Slayer. He went from being like Tonio is waifu, and then he's like fuck Tonio and shit like that. I haven't said this since the last.
Oh, dude, they're only mean to you because they love you.
I know. I haven't said this since the last podcast, but fuck Nasser.
Damn, dude, why we have to bring up Nasser every time, dude? Nobody even knows who the fuck he is.
You talk about him more than I do.
Well, because I'm his friend.
The times that I talk about him is when you bring him up because you're like, "Oh man, Nasser's my buddy." And
or he's just like on like doing some stupid shit, like, and I gotta bring that up because it's like related to like whatever comic book shit we're talking about.
I don't want to hear about him, accosting a girl again.
No, he doesn't do that anymore.
I don't believe that shit. That he has told you.
No. Well, I don't hear about it, like, because he never told me about it. I would just hear about it, and then I'd ask him about it. He's like, "No, dude, that's not exactly how it happened."
How would you hear about it? But yes, it is.
From like group chats or whatever, dude, or just shit being posted on like ATG, or like it was like.
No, but I'm talking about real life girls because he's told me about his real life girls before. So
oh no,
about this shit.
No, I've never heard anything about that.
Yeah. That's how close we used to be. That I knew about his real life shit. I tried to put him on
the real life shit. He told me how he would just be like in college, just fucking like sitting in the corner, just being like a fucking nervous. Like, oh, I see a cute girl in the cafeteria. I'm all like, well, fucking go holler, dude. And he was all like, I'm scared.
I tried to put him onto some game, but like, it's not, sir.
Shit, dude. He looks like Eugene Levy, dude. He should be pulling bitches left and right, man. Like,
I don't know about that.
You don't listen to me.
What?
I keep trying to put you guys onto the 100, but you don't listen to me.
I've watched the 100.
I've watched the 100 too. I think I was watching the 100 from the beginning because my buddy put me onto it, and I was watching it from the beginning, and then I just don't like it anymore. It's like
I told you how I like Clark and her titties.
I'm not a show pusher, so I'm just fucking around. It's all good.
You know how much I told you that I like Clark and her titties for the longest time?
Fuck.
What?
It's hella shallow.
No, I liked Clark and then her titties.
No, dude, Clark. Dude, Clark. I could give a fuck about Clark's titties because she pisses me off so much that I'd be like, I want nothing to do with you.
Up to the point where you're like, I don't even give a fuck about those titties anymore.
Exactly. I'm like,
but the actress though.
I don't know anything about the actress, so like, I don't care.
No, I'm just saying she's fine. That's it.
What a show that you need to watch. You need to watch Legends of Tomorrow. That's the best one.
We agree. Legends of Tomorrow. You should also watch Stargirl. That's pretty good.
Stargirl's fantastic.
My dad didn't believe me when I said it was better than the last few seasons of Flash and Supergirl. He didn't believe me. I was like, well, it was.
It was because the last few seasons of Flash and Supergirl have not been.
They kind of both like last couple seasons.
Yeah,
but Supergirl blew that shit out the fucking water. I was like, damn, this is good.
Stargirl, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because Stargirl is being produced by other people, not in.
Well, yeah.
CW.
Yeah, dude, that shit had a double budget, dude, because it was on the DC streaming service and it was on CW, so that shit had like a double budget.
Yeah, but it's not being produced by CW writers.
And then like Jeff Johns was like writing and like co-producing, so like, and he was the dude who created the character.
Like, you can tell the difference in the quality of writing.
Dude, Stargirl, that whole fucking, they had 2 seasons, right?
One.
That whole fucking season was just dynamic. Like, they went on like a break or something. They went on
fight scenes.
Yeah,
those fight scenes are amazing. Like that one with
hell yeah.
We got fucking Sportsmaster. We got dope villains in this shit, dude. Like, come on, dude. Like,
the Instagram posts, like for the CW Stargirl Instagram, those are fun.
They did one with the ISA took over.
Yeah, that was funny.
It got me initially. I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, what happened?"
Yeah, same here. And then like the CW sorry post was hilarious.
We got the Owens brother that's actually good at acting. Like,
Luke Wilson.
with the Wilson brother that's like I was thinking
Owen
Owen Wilson, like the Wilson brothers are actually that's good at acting.
Luke Wilson's gonna be in Loki though.
Is he?
Yeah,
Nice.
he was on the elevator with him in the trailer.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
So they're both into.
Yo, I didn't know Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson were brothers. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? No,
What the fuck
they
did I
look
notice?
they looked exactly the same, but Luke Wilson's actually good at acting. They both got that nose, dude. Like that's like a nose that
They
runs
don't
in the
look
family.
exactly the same. They have similarities for sure. But they
Get
don't
a
look
side by side
exactly the same.
picture.
I never, thought they were brothers. But what the fuck? How did I not put that two together? They both have the same last name.
But dude,
I loved him in Legally Blonde.
Which one was in Legally Blonde? Owen Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, he was in Legally Blonde. And two.
Wedding Crashers too.
That was Owen.
No. Yeah, you mixed them up. Luke Wilson's the blonde one. Oh
No. Owen Wilson is the blonde one. Luke is.
Right. You're right. I'm tripping. My bad.
Damn, bro. Come on.
I'm tripping.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Luke Wilson's in old school. I like old school.
Yeah. Luke Wilson is in Old School. Owen Wilson is in Drill Bit Taylor.
Drill Bit. That's a fucking random movie to bring up.
I know.
What was that movie, Hall Pass?
Yeah.
With Alexander Daddario.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they don't look exactly the same, but dude, yeah,
No, they don't. They don't look exactly
that nose though, dude. That nose.
Not gonna lie, I would have risked it.
Their dad must have that fucking nose, man, or their mom. Yeah, like either one has that fucking nose.
Not gonna lie, if Alexander Daddario like came at me with the opportunity, I would have been like, "Damn." Huh? I might say maybe.
I'll be right back.
You would cheat on your wife? That's shameful.
I just be like, I just forgetting Sarah Marshall it and be like, it was just the tip. The tip don't count. I'm kidding. I would never cheat. I'd just be like, we need some space.
You know who did cheat a lot?
Who?
Oliver Queen.
Oh yeah, that man cheated so much. He got a girl pregnant, cheated with his girlfriend's sister, and a few other girls.
Who knows how many other kids he actually had?
Could have, yeah, for sure. I don't know how Laura put up with that shit.
He didn't deserve her.
Nope.
He knew
That's why he said that. He said it.
Watch it. He's like, I'll never deserve your love. So it proves to the fans that she was the one that got away, which is a significant thing. He didn't deserve Laurel, so he settled for Felicity. That's what it was.
That's why he probably put up with Felicity's bullshit. He was like, this is what I deserve. I deserve someone to call me out on just the slightest bit of bullshit for doing all this bullshit previously.
Oh, man,
But what do you think of the new girl for that woman?
I'm excited to see what stronger brain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock her until I see the performance.
Same
Honestly,
here. You know who was my original choice for Batwoman?
The girl from Black Lightning,
Fuck yes.
Katie O'Brien. She was perfect.
which one?
Katie O'Brien.
Which one was she? Was she Thunder?
Huh? She's in Black Lightning.
Was she Thunder?
She's that military lady. I guess the leader. The one with the short hair.
Okay.
She's hella ripped already, and she could have absolutely pulled it off.
Yeah.
And she's an LGBT actress.
Black Lightning's getting canceled this season too. So like,
yep.
Getting rid of two of their top tier shows, man.
Yeah. They need to get rid of fucking Supernatural.
They have.
It's done.
It's done. Supernatural's over.
It's about fucking time.
They're on different shows. Jensen Ackles is going to be on The Boys season 3, and Jerry Padalecki's got Walker.
It's about time.
I forgot about the Walker Texas Ranger reboot. Oh my god. I forgot about that.
Why? Out of everything they could do, why that?
It actually was pretty decent, though.
No.
I forgot about that, dude. I'm glad you brought that up, dude. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
What was her name again?
Who?
What's her name? That we would want to be through Batwoman.
Katie O'Brien.
Can't find her for some reason.
Katy.
That's why.
You guys would look like Katie.
Yep. Katie M. O'Brien. That's her. Yep, that's her. But yeah, she would have been my choice.
I mean, look at her picture. She's already hella like fit for it.
She's hella fucking ripped.
She's like
I mean, she posts also like
it's like a martial arts like teacher too, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then like on her Instagram, she posts a lot of cute pictures with her girlfriend. So that's like another.
They're
plus.
married.
Oh, they're married. Oh, with her wife then. Last time
so then she'll appease the LGBT crowd or whatever, and
so my bad.
They're like, because I know a lot of times the LGBT. Excuse me if I started this shit because I'm drunk.
Aren't you?
I mean, I started this podcast not drunk, but then I kept drinking, and now I'm drunk. The gay community, like, they appreciate it more when you have an actual gay character playing, or gay actor / actress playing a gay character opposed to a straight character, and that will be better PR. I mean, Ruby Rose was like bisexual, whatever.
She's pansexual.
Yeah. I think
there's no excuse to not have gay actors playing gay characters.
Yeah, especially with how like it's normalized now for like just gay people to just be gay people, and I'm all like, hell yeah, like.
I mean, there's
let's
not
do
enough
it.
roles, obviously.
Yeah,
the little roles that they do have, they should absolutely have LGBT actors playing them.
Yeah,
you can't just.
I don't hate Scarlett.
Yeah, you just can't keep casting Scarlett Johansson as
I don't hate Scarlett. I love Scarlett Johansson, but there's no fucking excuse to have her playing a trans actor. Acting trans character. There's no fucking excuse for that.
When you have actual trans actors.
Did that movie actually ever get made though?
Like it's a debate. I think she stepped down. I'm mistaken. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even think that movie actually ever got made. So like,
There's this debate and like I know you guys don't give a fuck about this, but the Degrassi fandom because there was a trans character in season 10 named Adam, and this is like 10 years ago, and the character Adam was a 15-year-old trans boy, and so it was played by an actress. Her name was Jordan Todesy. Is Jordan Todesy. She's a cis actress, but the argument is like, oh, so why didn't they hire a trans kid to play this character? It's like, well, okay, so 10 years ago, we weren't having this conversations, the same conversation.
yeah.
It would have been hard to find a 15-year-old trans kid who was who was open and out with that. It's like, how are you going to find that in Canada of all places? So it's like, I mean, nowadays, there's no excuse.
Yeah, it's like with Supergirl. They have
also like there's only one excuse, and this is the only valid excuse, is auditions and whatever. Like because directors, they're not gonna pick they're gonna pick whoever they feel who is best for the role. They're not.
This actor would know the role better than a trans.
No, but if they're terrible at acting, at the audition, then they're not going to get picked.
What if the auditions were called for trans actors instead of open for trans characters? Say trans actors for a trans character. Yeah. Why can't you do that?
Well, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
You can look at.
I didn't even think about that. So like,
you don't have to say like, oh, this is a trans character, but we're open to whoever plays. Like, no, trans actor or trans character. There's no excuse for it. Give them a chance, Look
at Sense8, the actress for what's her name? I already forgot the name.
Oh, that other show, Euphoria. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a trans actor.
Jamie Clayton. She's a trans actress. She plays a trans character, and she's great at her role.
Yeah, so it's. I have it on my HBO Max list. I need to watch it, but there's no excuse to not have trans actors or actresses in these trans roles. I mean, there's already not a lot of roles for them anyway. How often are they going to be hired to play a cis character? How often is that going to happen? So why not, have these actual trans roles for trans actors? As I look at Wentworth Miller, Snart, he said he left Prison Break, said he's no longer playing straight characters.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's that's a good step in the right direction, because like now they need to create more roles.
Yeah.
We need to create more roles because we were talking about it in the chat. It's like I was like, Snart was in a relationship with Sarah or whatever. He's a gay man. It's like, how do you think?
When I found out he was gay, that shit blew my mind. I was like, not in a bad way. I was like, whoa, dude, like I never would have expected,
Yeah, it was something unexpected for sure.
It's like Sarah and Snart. Why? This is a weird couple, but Sarah prefers women anyway. So
she does.
She straight up said it in the crossover. She's like, I prefer women.
She's like, I don't mind men, but if I have to say my preference.
She's bisexual with a preference for women.
Yeah.
They wanted to reinforce the fact that she's bisexual, though, because I remember at Legends panel at Comic-Con a few years ago, she said it's like they wanted to try home the point.
Sarah pulled Alex, and Alex is one of the most closed off fucking people in the whole Arrowverse.
Alex is a rebound, though. She needed that.
But either way, dude, like.
The whole thing was funny because she was like, Alex was trying to think it was gonna be a whole big deal. Well, she was like, what? Sarah was like, that's just the one night stand.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not gonna be weird on me now, are you?
Oh man, Sarah Oh man, she's got the
You know what?
best
That
game.
would be a good pair because Sarah would not take any of that shit. I was like, look, it's not that deep, Alex.
Yeah, that would not be.
She's only like that with Ava, dude. Like that's like because like she's actually in love with Ava. Everyone else, she's like, dude, I'm just gonna be a hoe. Fucking.
Okay,
That's why they created Ava because of the fact that she hooked up with Alex, and they thought it was a good thing, and maybe that's why they created Ava.
Ava was already a thing, though, wasn't she? Yeah, because Ava was season 3, started season 3.
But she wasn't relevant. Maybe that's why they made her more relevant.
No, yeah, because Ava was like a bitch, like
Yeah, I remember what
part of the
was,
fucking like time police.
Building it,
fucking like
it, I think. And then when they were in what was it, Camelot? And then
oh yeah, you're right.
In that split that like she casually said she was in a women, and Sarah gave her a look. She was like, really? And it just kind of went from there.
Yeah, man. Sarah just fucking. Sarah likes to flirt. Not gonna lie.
Well, she's good at it, dude. Like if Sarah was flirting with me, dude. Like if I was like some sort of like head of security, if she just came up, like even if her like, in her white canary outfit, dude, like she just came up and just started like just saying some shit and like touching my face a little bit about like you can go right on ahead.
She's like, am I about to risk it all for this? Oh man,
there's something kind of missing there with her and Ava. Like it seemed like it's just too like they hit a wall there.
Yeah,
it's something kind of like just not there anymore.
I think it's because they explored the relationship very fast in just one season, where it's like, where does it go now? The relationship has really has actually just like reached its peak.
So it's a constant thing, like they're just together. Like it's not bad or anything. It's just
it's not bad, but it's like
it's just kind of ongoing.
Yeah.
That's what relationships do, dude. Like it starts out like cool and fantastic.
Always.
No, dude. Like every relationship, dude, it starts out cool, fantastic. Like everyone calls it like the quote unquote honeymoon phase. And then you just get comfortable. You just get comfortable with each other to where shit just doesn't have to feel like a thing. And then
we get it.
Yeah,
we get that. And they already went past the honeymoon phase. That's why they had that one episode where like Sarah was in her mind and she was like having to pick between Ava and like a whole bunch of other shit. But she inevitably like came back and she was like, Ava, you're the one for me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like they kind of already went through everything they could in the relationship, the ups, the downs, the honeymoon phase, the where
so now we just got them as a stagnant couple. And that's fine.
No, we understand that. But what we're saying is that in terms of being in a TV show, it becomes less enjoyable. In terms of like being a watcher, the relationship is not as enjoyable anymore.
Did y'all see that? Did you see that, Tony? On my end, my lights in the background just got like brighter. And now they just got dimmer and brighter again.
I'm not really looking at your screen.
They're tweaking. One of my lights is tweaking.
But like that's kind of like what me and Jake meant, right, Jake?
What?
I literally went on this huge ass fucking speech, and this man
said what?
No, I got really. What part were you talking about? I looked at something. What were you saying?
the Laurel and Ava whole relationship.
Yeah, the whole Ava and Sarah thing, where like they've reached at this point. They're at this point in the relationship where they're just together. It's
I get all that.
there's no spontaneity in there, but like in terms of like what we're saying is that they rushed that in one season completely, and then the second season was kind of like where they hit the plateau. And,
I get that. I get all that.
Yeah. And like in terms of watching, it's not as enjoyable anymore.
Yeah.
See, like when I watch a show, like the Arrow, like watch shows like the Arrowverse or stuff, like when I binge it, I realize that there's a lot of stuff that happens that we don't see. Like we like one episode could air, and then when the next episode airs, weeks could have gone by in the whole like relationship of these characters. So like we don't see a lot of stuff that happens with the dynamic of the characters. We only see what we see, and I accept that.
I get that.
I take it for what
it
is.
You also got to realize the fact that at some point, that will become not as entertaining.
Also, it's like these shows aren't really about relationships, though.
Yeah,
they're not. They're not.
Like the main thing. That's like the main thing.
Yeah,
that's usually like the C plot or whatever.
Yeah, that's the fucking issue with the fucking fandom. It's like I think the relationships are the like top tier, like focal point of the shows. It's like no, the fuck it isn't.
Except for Alex and her first girlfriend.
But people thought they were doing too much with it. It's like, no, they weren't. It's like early in the episode.
Yeah. Alex and her first girlfriend, that was like
Maggie.
The best relationship. Maggie. Alex and Maggie. Oh man, that was such I actually wanted to see them more on screen for some reason. Like it was just like
because it was like the best couple at the time.
Yeah, it was such a good relationship. I love seeing it every time it was on. And then Alex going through her own discovery. That was also good.
I thought that was really good. They did that really because it made so much sense. It's just like, yeah, this is like perfect for her. Mm-hmm. And they did it so well. And it was emotional because she didn't know how Cara would react. Mm-hmm. I was like, why? You think she's going to hate you or something? You know, Cara was kind of fucking racist. Like, he was racist as fuck in season 2. It's like, God damn, who wrote this?
Wait, what was she racist about in season 2?
Monel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the Monel stuff. Yeah, she was racist to Monel, but that was yeah.
Dude, she was straight up racist.
Yeah. No. We call it what us white people call it is this cultural bias.
That's racism. That's racism. That's racism.
Fucking racist.
That's that shit y'all white people do. Racism sounds not as bad. Fuck out of here.
That was a joke, but I'm gonna.
That's like that one priest dude. He tried to call white privilege blessings. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, we're blessed by the fucking.
But here's the thing about
white people were made in the Lord's image.
They both had their racist. They both were racist against each other.
Well, Monel was a piece of shit in general, but Cara was supposed to be this beacon of like goodness. It was like Wonder Woman.
And the moment she found out he was his race, she was like, "Oh, peasant."
Exactly. It's like, is this Cara? It's like Wonder Woman. It's like, did Wonder Woman really just rape somebody? It's like, why?
Hey, dude. That dude would have consented.
That doesn't change the fact that he didn't get the chance to.
He didn't get a chance to. Whether he would or wouldn't have is irrelevant because he didn't even have a chance to.
The man was raped. Like, it doesn't matter how hot someone is. Like, if you find out they had sex with you without your consent, that is very traumatizing.
Yeah.
Dude, like, yeah, that scene would not have played. That scene would have played a whole lot different if we actually saw like dude in dude's body and not being at Chris Pine's body. Like it would, yeah, it totally would have played a lot different. But since it was a movie and we put him in Chris Pine's body, like you just brush it over, like you go, girl.
I don't think people are even saying that.
No one was saying "you go, girl." People were saying like, everybody was like, "This is kind of weird."
Like even the Twitter crowd that are like jumping on everything.
They were like, "Is this rape?" Everyone, like when they first saw that scene was like, "Is this rape?"
Like it was something that was weird. I was like, so we're just not gonna talk about the fact that you just took over this dude's body and then used it.
Dude, to be honest, like when I was watching the movie on a bootleg website because I don't have Disney Plus, I don't have Hulu. But so this shit was taking forever to like every fucking 10 minutes or whatever. I had to fucking like wait and for it to refresh and whatever. So like when it got to that part, dude, I was already like bored and tired that I didn't even notice. When it actually happened, I was like, "Hey, what?" So when I was watching but then when I was watching like reviews and shit, I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, that did happen." You know.
Here's the thing: everyone, and right after, because she did not give a fuck about it until after she got her nut. After she got her nut, she was like, "We should figure out why you're in someone else's body." And then it was just like, what the fuck? That is so fucking weird. Like you had your fun and now you care about this shit? That is so fucking weird.
But they made it funny because they went through his wardrobe. Ha ha ha.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that was satirical. I was doing some like Red Letter Media. Do you ever watch Red Letter Media on YouTube?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I was doing like jokes like they do. Never mind.
Oh no, I got it. I said get the fuck out of here satirically as well.
They do awesome movie reviews. So like check them out. But they're huge Star Trek fans. If you're a Star Trek fan, you'll probably love them even more. But yeah, they do awesome. And they're based in fucking Milwaukee, which is like an hour and a half drive from me. And I'm like, dude, I could like hang out with these guys.
Fuck those guys.
They're huge. They're one of the like biggest movie reviewers on YouTube.
Man, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about them because I don't pay attention to them. Obviously,
they're probably in like the top 5 biggest movie reviewers on YouTube, which is kind of a big deal, I guess. But I don't know, it is.
So they're like Rob Burgundy, kind of a big deal.
They're better than fucking Nostalgia Critic.
I like nostalgia. Nerdstalgic. Is that who you're talking about?
No, I said Nostalgia Critic.
Oh, I don't know Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, how long have we been on?
I've been recording before you guys started recording. I've been recording for 2 hours and 47 minutes.
And I've been recording for 2 hours and 41 minutes. I'd say let's go for a full 3.
We can.
Unless we want to end it now.
We can go for a full 3.
It's close to my bedtime, but we can go. We can go for another fucking 15 minutes.
All right, let's do this. But yes, that scene, why do we keep talking about it? It's obviously a rape scene. Like, we all agree that was a very fucked up scene. Like, it was just not good at all.
Well,
and
the only reason I brought it up in the last episode of Super Talks is because I forgot if we brought it up in the first one.
You goofy.
That's the only reason I brought it up last time, and then I don't know like how it got brought up. I don't remember how it got brought up this time.
You brought it up.
No, I didn't. Not
did.
this time. No, I didn't.
You brought it up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. You're too drunk to realize what you did and didn't bring up. You goofy ass.
No, someone else did.
Funny.
No.
Yeah, you brought it up. Jake, who brought it up?
Which one?
The Wonder Woman fucking rapes.
Oh, you brought it up.
Exactly. Exactly.
We were talking about Kara being racist on Supergirl.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, it's just because she was supposed to be this beacon of like hope and goodness, and it was just like Wonder Woman raping somebody when she's supposed to be like this beacon of, a good person.
Man, can you believe that Kara never made an apology video?
Lena needs to make an apology video.
Oh man,
even if they were like into each other, she doesn't even deserve Kara at this point.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't.
Even if they were gonna be romantic partners, she doesn't deserve her.
Nah, but she played her moves right at the end of the season. She apologized correctly.
But it pissed me off that Kara felt so guilty for so long. It's like, man,
she had no reason to feel
like
guilty.
A fucking villain.
Yeah, she had no reason to feel guilty.
She did not.
It was her secret to give, and she struggled through it because, she's a superhero. It should be obvious that it's a hard secret to keep.
Yes.
God damn, who's gobbling on a glizzy right now? Is that you, Timon?
No, I'm not eating any hot dogs.
But yeah, Lena, sadly, had a chance of not being forgiven by Kara, and it would have been a valid response. But I loved her scenes.
Someone is eating something. I hear it.
Like, her scenes are amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Lena has some of the best scenes in Supergirl.
I don't dislike the character of Lena.
Like that.
I actually hate what they did to her because it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Like when they keep almost turning her evil, it always never makes sense. But I do gotta say, the scene where she's talking with this woman and this woman says, "It's true what they say. Behind every great man, there's every good man, there's a great woman." And then she just like replies, "I don't know. I've never stood behind a man." That was a great scene.
Oh, it was season 2.
Yeah.
That was when her ex-boyfriend was in town.
Mm-hmm.
And he got like kidnapped or something.
Yeah. That was a great scene though. She was like, when she was talking to that girl, she was like, "I'm my own boss. I don't give a fuck about a man."
Yeah, right. She's boss all the way.
I was convinced she could stop Crisis by herself. That's how much of a hack she became. I swear to God, like season 5 is like she can solve this crisis herself. Like, damn.
I feel like she could create the Inhumans.
And she built that fucking machine in like a day. When they used it in Crisis to get everybody off world. Like, who does that shit? That was the same day.
I don't think she created it. I think she just used some equipment that was already there.
Like she modified it, but it's even
so.
Either way, she found a way to save everybody.
Yes.
And they did not. They're like, no, we got to do superhero shit and fucking cause collateral damage. And like whatever, Oliver will die and he'll become the Spectre and he'll save everything. Like we don't care.
As much as I would love to have seen like everybody in every scene, like these big group team up scenes, I do like how they utilize everyone to their strengths, like what they're supposed to do. Like Lena building that machine, her small part of the crossover.
Kara strong, she punched.
Alex should have been out there fighting with fucking Antimatter though. I don't know why she wasn't. They said Dreamer, but Alex wasn't there.
I think it's because wasn't she like under Lex?
No hate against Dreamer, but I'm just saying like it would be cool to have Alex over there.
True.
Yeah, fucking Renee out there, Batwoman. Yeah, they utilized everyone for this draft, so that was cool. There's no crossover this year though.
Really?
Draft.
No crossover because of COVID. I mean, unnecessary risk.
I guess. I'm for it. But god damn it, dude.
We
That
could just
sucks.
get like a bigger crossover this year.
I mean, I think they need to take a break anyway because it was getting kind of stale.
Yeah.
Crossovers.
It was good not to get a crossover last
Legends,
year, honestly.
Legends keep making fun of it. They keep making fun of the crossovers.
Yeah.
And they flat out didn't even join the Batwoman one. That like the Elseworlds. Yeah, we're not going.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
It was funny though. Like Legends is there to be funny, and that's what they did.
Didn't want I wasn't in the last crossover.
I was looking forward to more Barry and Black Lightning team up, and we don't get that anymore.
No, unless they like have them come back just for team ups.
Dude, that's why we need a crossover more than ever because Supergirl's getting canceled, Black Lightning's getting canceled. It'll be like the last time for them to all team up, unless they just call them back. They can call them back.
I'm sure Melissa Benoist will come back.
Yeah,
but
she loves Supergirl. Yeah,
it'll be a fucking shame to lose Alex though.
Yeah,
and Dreamer.
All right, guys.
Especially Alex.
I'll be right back. Give me a sec. You guys keep talking.
It'd be a shame to lose Alex.
Yeah. It'd be a shame to lose a lot of people, like
and Dreamer. Because Dreamer deserves to like go on a little bit longer, so I think she really should join Legends. Like, I hope they do.
Is that like a possibility?
Or Superman and Lois. Like maybe she relocates to Metropolis and she just helps Superman.
I feel like a lot of people don't like Dreamer. Like I like her, but like
she didn't have enough like. I think the actors just filming a movie while they were filming last season.
Well,
she wasn't around. She wasn't around as much.
Okay, that's where I was. I feel like they just didn't give her a lot to do, whatever, and I don't know. Like I like her. I think she's great. Yeah. Like her powers were like all her powers or whatever she can do. Ooh, excuse me. They come out of nowhere.
They stretch that shit so much.
They come out of nowhere. But like
stretch their fucking powers. So now she has like dream whip.
No, yeah.
To hit people.
The shit that she can do doesn't make any sense. But like I still like her. Like
yeah, it's fine. It's just fun. Like I don't have a problem with them stretching their powers. I'm just like, so he just shoots energy blast now, huh? Okay.
Yeah. But like as an anime fan, dude, I appreciate that shit because that happens in any fucking anime you'll watch. Is like, oh, they can do this now. Okay, like.
It's all good, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good. Comic book science, man. It doesn't need to be logical. It just needs to do what it does.
I obviously want her to have some sort of physical ability, like offensive ability to fight.
Alex and Maggie forever.
We're talking about Dreamer.
We're talking about Dreamer.
And how they stretch their powers so much.
Oh yeah, they did. They tried to make her into like an all-in-one jackknife.
She is though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what they did to her character. How much did you guys like Dreamer though?
I love Dreamer. I think she's fantastic.
Same.
I think Dreamer's great.
Good, because there was a good amount of people that were talking shit.
I think a lot of people were talking shit. There was actually a trans actress playing a trans character.
It was because of her being trans.
Oh, we can eat a dick though.
They can. I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna enjoy this fucking character.
And Nicole Mage is like hella relatable.
Yeah, you just love her because she loves Harry Potter too.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just because of your love for Harry Potter that
I do appreciate that article she wrote about Rowling though. That was
good. That was good.
But besides that, she just seems like hella relatable. Just in her Instagram post, like I think she just talked about she went to Starbucks dressed as Dreamer once, like in her costume and shit.
Hell yeah,
that's funny.
But she does love Harry Potter, so that's also great. There's a lot of Potter references in the first couple seasons of Flash, because they were talking about they had to stop some, I think Magenta or something. They had to stop something with lightning, and they were like, "Oh, Cisco," because they, whether with that wand Cisco built for Weather Wizard, and Wells was like, "Yeah, where's that wand?" And Cisco was like, "The one for Weather Wizard?" And he's like, "No, for the Harry Potter convention." "Yes, for Weather Wizard." And he was like, "How do you know about the Harry Potter convention?"
Oh, that's funny.
And of course, Draco Malfoy, who probably got irritated at all the Potter references they threw.
Yeah.
I remember this one episode, it was like a hell of Potter references, and I know he rolled his eyes at least once reading the script.
I know.
He's like, ah.
I mean, he should be used to it. Him and Emma Watson are like best friends in real life.
But yeah, but it just happened to be tied down to like, they wrote the script. They wrote those jokes specifically because there was a Harry Potter character.
Yeah, but
in the fucking.
It's like Matt LeBlanc, like when he was on Graham Norton.
Yeah,
he was on Graham Norton with Emilia Clarke, Kate Beckinsale, and Dominic Cooper. And Emilia Clarke asked her how she was doing. And I was like, how many times? I bet she's probably tired of that. Like people asking, can you say how I'm doing? Joey from Friends. Yeah. He's like, how you doing? It's like, how many times do you think he gets asked that? Like, how you doing? He probably just sick of it. He's
exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like when I don't know the actor's name. When Draco Malfoy was fucking reading the script for that Flash, for like a lot of those Flash episodes, and they were throwing in all these Harry Potter references, like he's like, God damn it, why? Like,
that's probably
like, come on, like.
Bloody hell.
Although he fully embraces it now. He's like taking over TikTok. Yeah, like it's called like Draco Talk or whatever. Yeah. And all these thirsty ass girls who's just making a bunch of Draco fan videos and stuff.
That's what Macaulay Culkin started doing, because when he was a kid, he was sick and tired of all these people coming up to him about like Home Alone and all this other shit, dude. Like he totally like disregarded all that shit. But that now like he's an adult and he like realized he can like make some money off that shit, dude. He's all like fully embracing it. Like he appeared last year on Angry Video Game Nerd to do reviews for like Home Alone video games and shit, dude. Like,
well, I think Tom Felton's doing it as his own way of like
accepting
I guess no, kind of just like bringing together the fan base.
Well, yeah, like I that's the same thing like Macaulay Culkin or whatever, dude. Like I'm just
but like because of the whole Rogan stuff, I think that's his own way of kind of just because he never said anything publicly like a bunch of other people did, and I always feel like this is his way of kind of just bringing the fandom together. It's like, hey, let's just embrace this shit.
Okay,
Yeah, without
that makes
publishing. I just
sense.
feel like that's his own way of doing that without outright blasting anybody.
Yeah.
Because Emma Watson said something, Rupert Grint said something, Daniel Radcliffe wrote an article for Glad, and some other actors did. Some other
Nicole
actors.
Maines wrote an article.
But I'm talking from the part of the series, like
I know.
other actors and producers, even a fucking writer who's written like most of the scripts came out instead, like spoke against her, like Eddie Redmayne has. But Tom Felton never said anything publicly that I know of. So I feel like this is his way of just kind of saying, like, hey, let's just, pull it together, just embrace this fandom, like his own sort of unity thing. That's what it feels like, because it's so hella random. Like if you look at his TikTok, he stitches a lot of or reacts to a lot of different Draco videos, and he did that like Potter challenge where people are like, he challenges people to say Potter like he did in the movies. It's kind of funny. It's called the Potter challenge.
That's funny.
And he got like a lot of girls in his comments like, "I love you, Tom."
But like, yeah, just imagine just the stress of being like a child actor, and then people like randomly approaching you, just doing like do the thing that you're famous for, and you're just like trying to like enjoy like a meal with your family or some shit, dude. Like,
I'm sure Daniel Radcliffe has it worse than Tom Felton.
Yeah,
because I've seen videos of kids being afraid of Felton because he's Draco. And they were scared. He had to run after him, like, "Hey, no, I'm not like Draco." Like he had to open by saying, "I'm not mean like that guy." But I'm sure Daniel Radcliffe gets it more.
yeah. But like Daniel Radcliffe, like has more of like an everyman image.
Does he really?
Because I can't tell him apart from Elijah Wood or like any other fucking random white dude. Like
they look similar. But I think the difference with Daniel Radcliffe is the fact that he still gets high movie roles.
He does a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah.
They both do a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah, but like Daniel Radcliffe stuff are a lot more known, and I will say that Daniel Radcliffe is a better actor.
I would definitely say that.
I mean,
I did like Elijah Wood in Wolford. Wolford was a fantastic fucking show.
That was the only other thing I knew he was in. I don't know anything else he was in. Well, no, he was in that. Was it Planet Terror? No, Sin City. He was in Sin City.
Mm-hmm. He was in Sin City, yeah.
He got his head ripped off or some shit. But yeah, Nicole Maines is great. Kramer is great. He deserves to have more time in the Arrowverse, just like Alex Danvers.
She already gets a lot.
I mean, but after Supergirl ends, though.
Yeah, maybe they'll just make a DEA show.
Nobody wants to watch that.
They said no one was going to want to watch that?
It didn't work for them anymore.
Wait, she what?
It doesn't even work for them anymore. She quit, remember?
Shyler quit?
The DEO, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, she could come back to the DEO after all the shit with Lex gets found out.
Nope.
I don't know.
No, because fucking Lex owns the DEO now.
Yeah, but they can always, get rid of Lex.
Fucking also shout out to fucking.
They'll get rid of Lex eventually.
Shout out to one of the best Lex Luthors we've ever seen.
Unexpectedly best.
Oh my God, this dude is fantastic.
I would not have expected him to be as good of a Luthor.
Dude, no. Like when they announced him being Lex Luthor, I was like, dude, this is gonna be trash.
I was like, really?
First scene he was in when he's fucking like conducting an orchestra while shit's fucking being blown up like right next to him. I'm like, yeah, this is Lex Luthor. This is fucking Lex Luthor for sure, dude.
I like that part where he was with Lena and he was like, "You may be smarter than me, but I know how to control you."
He put the fuck out of her though.
He what?
Didn't he play the fuck out of her?
He did.
Yeah.
It was crazy. That's why he said it to her face. He's like, "You're smarter than me, but I know how to make you move." It's crazy. This man just like played 4D chess when everyone was playing checkers.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was such a good Lex. Like when I first saw it, I was like, really? The dude who played like a total bitch and a simp in 2.5 Men is gonna be Lex Luthor, and I was like, oh shit, this actually is good.
Dude, he like what you said about Ray Palmer. I forget his name. What like John Cryer is a fucking A-tier actor, dude, for fucking pulling off that shit, dude. Like he might not be A-tier in like Hollywood standards, but in personal standards for dude,
not Hollywood standards, but like he's a good actor.
Dude, yeah, he pulled
Bryan Cranston, but like a lot sooner.
Yeah, oh, dude, yeah, Bryan Cranston. Like I know he's Hollywood A-tier. But like no, right? Yeah, Bryan Cranston is a fucking goat, dude. But like, yeah, John Cryer, dude, like had me like, what the fuck? You can do this?
Oh, the way he used Jimmy in order to get a cure.
James
Olsen. He used James like being to get a cure.
No, dude, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy, dude. Don't call him James. It's Jimmy.
The way he used him to get a cure was fucking crazy. I was like, damn. That was the first time he really played the fuck out of Lena, and then he plays her like 3 to 4 more times.
Like when he deliberately got James like hurt or some shit like that.
Yeah. When he got James shot.
I was like, God damn, Lex.
Oh man, that man was ruthless. I enjoyed every minute of it. This is why I enjoyed the fuck out of Maxwell Lord in like the first season.
So good. Okay. So I told you 2 other times that I kind of just got ideas from shows and stuff and applied it to like book characters.
Mm-hmm.
That was Gerda and what was the other one? Tilly, the name.
Mm-hmm.
It was another. I really made a fucking character just because I like that portrayal of Maxwell Lord.
Mm-hmm.
In the story, the same one I got for the Merida one. I changed Irish to Scottish. He was so good in that role.
It was amazing, man. You love a good villain. All right. Well, this is a good point to end it, guys.
Yes, I agree. It's close to my bedtime.
Listening. Thank you for listening to us. We hope that you get to listen to more of our episodes. I know they are very long and we spend a lot of time talking, but thank you for listening. Please feel free to listen to the WeinerCast at any point as well. Bye.
Toodles.